GMS.
I'm not looking for someone to dry all my tears, no. I'm not looking for someone to scare away the fears, no. I know it's not gonna happen. Don't believe in happy forever after. No one should have to feel this torn. We're unable to speak with voices to soar. We could do better than this. We could do better than this. When you stand in the middle of the crowd, I wanna know it's me that you're missing. We could do better than this. We are much bigger than this. When you stand in the middle of the crowd, I wanna know it's me that you're missing. Me that you're missing. Me that you're missing. We could do better than this. It's not that you're not strong, or that you know what I need. In the past I played along, so devoted I lost parts of me. This time it's not gonna happen. Don't need happy forever after. I let go of past if you do too. To leave now would be running from the truth. We could do better than this. We could do better than this. When you stand in the middle
Everybody get up, it's a party song.
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking above the
When you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
It says, when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading
Have an orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
the biology text doesn't do that for you? It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals.
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if, do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Do it again.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone.
Romance.
It's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh!
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. It is Monday, October 4th, and it is the year 2021. The year of our cat, Arturo, 2021. Meow. Meow. I like how Bear like keeps kicking Arturo off the set. Like, get out of here. I'm now the official Sean animal, because we already have an official mascot. That's a lizard. So, yep, that one right there. You might have heard of him. That's not the new enclosure, Mike. What the hell did you do with your weekend? You promised us a new enclosure.
I tried to cut off my fingertip.
Oh no!
Yeah, so that wasn't good. We can't get glass for him. So that's kind of the thing that's holding it, because otherwise, he just kind of leaves, and it's not really conducive for lizard survival in a house with some dogs. So yeah, we're waiting on glass. Once we get glass, he can go home.
Can you make
He can go home.
Can you make a T-shirt that says "Not conducive for lizard survival"? It's a good one.
Oh boy.
He doesn't just respect the boundaries that you set for him.
What about
If
an
you're just
electric
like,
fence?
this
The
is
lizard
the
or
end
the
of your
dogs?
home. The lizard.
The answer is no.
Oh, bummer.
Not conducive for lizards.
if I open the gate? Maybe?
Diego,
No,
stay.
that look like a no.
Stay. Diego, stay.
It's a hard no. Unfortunately, though, when he does get his new enclosure, he will not be behind me anymore, because it is very large. Very large.
We'll have to get that lizard cam going.
He'll be over there.
Figure it out.
Barry will go this way.
Morning, Kate Zaid is here. Dungeon Meowster KJ is here. Lady K. And then there's the story of Austin Attack 12. Okay.
Here's the story. of a sleeping lady who is sleeping in your living room. Make her wake up so you can be on the song or the show, whatever the hell is happening. I lost it.
I'm pretty sure, our friend Sean here has done plenty of shows with somebody sleeping in that bed behind them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, there might be someone there right now.
I mean,
Don't know.
honestly, we'll never know again.
Nope. It's a mystery.
We really don't even know where Sean actually is. He might not even be in the bedroom. He might
who
be in
is
the garage or the driveway. Could be in the attic.
the
He
drive.
could be at the office that we all shared once.
I could be in your room right now.
It's a new Patreon tier coming soon. Sean is in your room tier. Turn around.
Austin should probably check her living room though, because that might be where Sean is. Because you have the green screen, so Sean could just go right to your living room.
You never know.
Austin, you don't have to wake Corey up. You can just start doing the show. If Corey wakes up, that's on Corey. Okay?
Yep.
Science. Or something.
Boom.
Oh no. Superphonics back at work. Good morning to you. K-Laugh is here as well. It's good to see everyone hanging out with us. Yeah, we've already been chatting about this morning. It is, and if Gray doesn't show up today, then there's something wrong. It's National Taco Day. It's trending on Twitter.
Taco.
Tuesday.
So it's Taco Monday.
I'll take it.
I mean, it is Spanish Heritage Month, so I mean, every day could technically be Taco Day. So.
I mean, you could look at this two ways, right? You could say, well, Taco Tuesday is the day. You can't have a Taco Monday. But could you have a Taco Monday and a Taco Tuesday? And in fact, GMS, because we invented this, is giving you an extra taco day.
I like
You're
it.
saying we invented this Taco Day?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that was us. I don't know. I'll look it up.
You paid the five grand. You got another day.
It's not important
Confirm?
who paid it. Okay. What's important is it exists.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'm down.
it's philosophical. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Austin, you can't go eat a bagel on Taco Day. Who had the idea for breakfast tacos up there? That was a good idea. We should have breakfast
I
tacos.
don't know, but they're
today.
the best. I'm really upset now. I didn't think about doing that.
Do you eat breakfast before you get on the show? I know sometimes you eat breakfast on the show.
Yeah. Yeah. I would never do that. I do. I try to, yeah, because I'm up at 6:30 with the kids. So I do some work before the show, and I usually will make some breakfast. Like this morning, I had a breakfast sandwich and some of the brown stuff. What is it called? Nah, we'll go with brown stuff. Oatmeal. That's what it's called. Yeah.
It's like gravy?
Yeah, gravy. Chocolate. I had some chocolate.
Oatmeal was working on what to call itself, and they're like, should we try brown stuff?
This doesn't really go. Like, okay, gotcha. Yeah, poop. That's right.
Yeah.
Some call oatmeal nature's poop. I mean, whatever,
Did you hear about the tortilla rebellion? It was a hostile talkover.
Okay, I'll accept it.
Made me giggle. So, here in Texas, tacos are life. You asked Kate Zaid, are tacos eaten in Spain? We do have a history lesson coming up from nationaldaycalendar.com, so get ready for that. Later today, 7:25 a.m. Pacific time, we'll talk to the creative director for Thunked, which is the studio behind the magnificent Truffle Pigs. In August, Name of the Morning on Gaming Morning Show, we'll talk to Andrew Crawshaw about that.
Sorry, what was that?
Crawshaw.
Okay.
About that. Kiki would give that a 0. Well, Kiki needs to unlock the box where Kiki keeps her joy. Okay, that's a long-standing thing. Today is
Use that with Megan.
You should. It's a huge hit with my wife. You should definitely try it with yours. You could attest to that, right, Sean?
It goes over very well. every
Loves
time.
it. Can't get enough of it.
And sure, boy, does it work.
Oh yeah.
Boy, does it really make her really get in a better mood.
Unlock the place where she keeps the joy. Yep, every single time, instantly. It's Vodka Day, which would have been a great day if it's not Taco Day. So, it's Vodka
Right.
Day.
You can celebrate them together. I mean, it doesn't have to be mutually exclusive, right? Just saying.
Well, if you're gonna have tacos for dinner, just have vodka for lunch.
Vodka with it.
Vodka for lunch. That's a good shirt too. World Habitat Day. It's World Animal Day. There's just a. Here you go. All the animals. Every single
Just all
one.
of them?
Yep.
If you like animals, today's the day for you.
Is this Ben Hooper Day?
No, it's something about Dr. St. Francis of Assisi. I don't know. He likes animals or something.
I would love to have, if we could make a day for Ben, it would be National Animal in a Place Doing Stuff Day or something like that.
Animal Escape Day.
Animal Place Verb Day.
It's Architecture Day. Improve your office day. Well, Mike, that's what you're trying to do this weekend when you cut your finger off.
Yeah, I tried. Nah, it's just more of a mess than before.
I mean, have you ever thought about just doing what Sean did? Just grab a green screen and then bada bing. Your office is improved. Nothing you have to do.
True. Well, his is a bedroom, so it doesn't...
Yeah,
I'd have to clean it and
Slash
then,
off.
Yeah.
and then take a picture of it and then make it dirty again.
a bedfis or a off room. Wait, that sounds a
Off-
place where you
off
kill
room.
people.
Going off rooming.
Oh, off rooming. Yeah, sure, absolutely, Kate. Does my stream room count? Yeah, sure. I mean, my office is in the corner of a garage. There's a car behind me, so anywhere can be your office.
Sometimes too.
Sometimes depends on
Sometimes
the
I
day.
cheat it.
It is Day of Bullying Prevention Day. But K-Laugh, it's National Golf Lovers Day.
Today's for you, K-Laugh.
It was meant to be. Where would you rather be than with us right now on National Golf? Probably on a golf course, actually. Yeah. Kyle, get on the green. Kate, do you golf?
Kate, do you golf?
I'm just curious. I mean, that's
I can see Kate like dressing cute and like going out, but not really like. I got to gimme. Like, okay, that's fair.
No, but my grandfather loves golf. That's good. That's good. I mean, you're not wrong. Get on the green. You just that's where you eventually go.
Hopefully.
I would golf for outfits and beer. It's funny you say that. I do a lot of golfing when I can for the latter. So
You don't like outfits? You don't get dressed up?
I'm not, let's say when I go golfing, I'm less concerned with my outfit than I am with the beer. So
I'm just really grateful for golf courses without dress codes.
Mm-hmm.
True. National Cinnamon Bun Day. All right, what's the difference between a cinnamon bun and a cinnamon roll?
One of them's a roll, one of them's a bun.
Thank you, Mike. National Child Health Day as well. Sorry.
Just give the children cinnamon buns for their health.
But do give them vodka. That's
Gaming Morning Show does not
With their
condone giving
tacos.
vodka to the children. Thank you.
with their tacos while on the golf course.
Good moron, Dandy. It's good to see you. Coming up,
Dying.
there's going to be a squirrel with nuts.
Ah, nuts.
Reminds me of the game that Sean played when Sean played his copy of Nuts.
Ah, nuts.
And also-
they also had bombs.
For all of those who said pumpkin spice is just like some cinnamon and nutmeg or whatever, okay? It's more than that. We have science
More.
to prove it. It's more than that.
More than a spice. More than a spice.
And if you like the Foo Fighters and children's stories, or at least bedtime stories, boy, we got a story for you.
Where's Copia when you need him? Jeez.
Paging Copia. Paging Copia. Please.
I have a job.
KJ's here. I used to work at an exclusive golf and yacht club, specifically ran the lunch kitchen and got to see and serve all the post-game golf folks. I always imagine working at a golf course would be not the worst thing in the world. I'm worried I'm wrong
Depends
about
what
that.
you do there.
Yeah.
Probably. Maybe. I don't know.
Have you ever worked at a golf course, Mike?
I worked at a resort that had a golf course.
What'd you do at the
I've
resort?
never- I wasn't on the course. So I've done 2. One of them I was called a houseman, and it was basically just housekeeping, but it was 3rd shift, so I just took naps. And then the second one was I worked as an activities coordinator. So I would go hang out at the pool and just make sure the towels were restocked, essentially, and then sit at the counter and people would be like, well, what can I do? I'm like, well, there's all sorts of stuff. There's a golf course, there's shuffleboard. If you like bowling, locally there's a bowling alley. If you like people watching, there's lots of that. Yeah. I learned how gross people were. Well, I mean, reinforced how gross people were at that job, I guess. Yeah.
Mike job number, oh, you know what? I lost count.
That should be a segment on After Dark. Mike job number, who cares? We'll get to the bottom of this, darn it.
Speaking of After Dark, it starts Wednesday, 4:45 Pacific time.
Yeah. Unless you live in the UK, then it's AM.
Kate said, I worked as a bartender at a resort that had a golf course. The golfers were rude, but good tippers if they thought you were cute. So far, we've had like 3/5 of our audience work at a golf course.
Yeah.
Dandy. A squirrel with nuts. Yep. A squirrel with nuts. We actually...
Man, Dandy wasn't around for nuts. So,
yeah, this is a
squirrel,
game.
The squirrel found lots of nuts.
and more.
and explosives.
Spoilers.
Oh.
Ignore it. We are just 2 days and 10 hours away from the debut episode of GMS After Dark with Look It's Mike O. Special guest Chris M. Yee. On the first episode, there will be a fast food fantasy draft. 90-minute fun show. Wednesday afternoon.
There may even be a second special guest. Bum, bum, bum.
Has that been confirmed?
Diego. Yes.
Sweet.
Diego will be here. Diego, what's your favorite fast food place? Okay, he said I'll save it for the show.
So coming up after this game of Rocket League is the news, but then after that, we'll tell you who that extra special guest is. It's all on the way.
Arturo.
It's Arturo.
Maybe it's Corey who's sleeping behind Austin's stream setup. Corey, get your up so we can get Austin on the show.
It's Arturo can't be on the show because the last time I had this discussion with Arturo kept saying Chuck E. Cheese was their favorite fast food place. And I'd be like, Arturo, that's not fast food. And they're like, well, the mouse runs really fast. And I was like, no, Arturo, it doesn't because it's not real.
And then he was like, but I ordered the pizza and it was ready in 30 seconds, as if it was already prepared before I even ordered it. And then we're like, that's not what it means.
Yeah.
That's not what I mean.
Trying to debate fast food with a cat, just not. It's like a lizard, you know?
Just furrier.
Yeah, exactly. They're exactly, hey, off the top. Woohoo! I basically scored a goal, guys.
It was like a goal,
Yeah.
but furrier. You said the word Chucky, and that was the dismay of my weekend.
Is that the word of the day?
I found out that frickin' USA Network and Sci-Fi are having a TV series based on the doll from Child's Play.
I know
So
what I'm
now-
getting you for Christmas this year.
Starting, I don't know, Tuesday. I don't know when it comes out, but it seemed like it was relatively soon. I'm going to have to avoid Chucky commercials on TV.
Well, just don't watch TV. I mean, it's easy as that, right?
Last night was Tom Brady's return to New England, and NBC owns USA Network, and so I was sitting there getting worried about seeing all these Chucky commercials. Ugh, I dislike October.
Aww. I couldn't put up my Halloween decorations because it just rained all weekend. Pretty upset.
Sounds like an excuse.
I like being dry. It's weird, right? And it's also a little bit of an excuse.
Lady K, I thought that was supposed to be the perk of having a cat. Lady K said, "My cat will not leave me alone." I thought that was the whole point of cats, is cats were good at just not giving a crap about you.
Until you don't want them to.
Oh, yes.
And now it is their idea, and you do not want it. Now that's all they want to do.
Okay.
It's be up in your face.
Also, you shouldn't be driving with a cat, Lady K. It's not safe.
Honestly, Dandy, I like October. And I don't mind Halloween and all that stuff. I just don't like horror movies. So right now, all of the horror movie trailers are out. There's the new Halloween 17,000.
Jason goes to camp.
Well, like my wife had a point. Like, you know, this was the one where apparently Jamie Lee Curtis is finally going to end this whole thing. And my wife's like, yeah, don't they know you just can't kill the person? Like, it's never going to happen. Or if you actually kill the person, then it's going to be like, oh, their great-great-grandson is now the person, right? Like, there's always the person.
I don't know if it works that way. I mean, you have to live underwater for like 12 years or something, according to Friday the 13th. I don't really know how it works. How did he get his supernatural powers? Did they ever address that? No, they didn't.
K-Laugh, it's Dandy's birthday on Friday.
Friday, Dandy's birthday on Friday.
Is Rebecca Black coming?
Yeah.
Sick.
Confirmed. I may be lying. Don't get excited, Dandy. Something tells me Dandy's not really a big Rebecca Black fan anyway.
Wait. Dandy said I went to middle school with Rebecca Black. What?
I'm sorry.
Urge, let's stop this game. We have a story to find out.
Yes.
Because wasn't Rebecca Black's song basically while she was in middle school, if not like first year of high school?
I think she was like 13. Yeah.
Ladies and
So
gentlemen,
did you write the song?
please, it came out in 8th grade. Please welcome Dandy to basically tell the story and take over the next 30 minutes of the show. Go, Dandy. It's all you. We'll just sit here and listen. It's like a caller to a
GMS After Dark.
call to a radio
We're
show.
canceling the fast food draft. We're gonna have story time with Dandy. Tell us, Dandy, did she sit in the front seat or the back seat? Where did she chill?
Did she ever
I don't
find
think
her
she ever
cereal
answered it
bowl?
in the song. Ooh, good question.
I see my friends. Song was tough. Nice job, Sean.
Thank you.
I'm so glad Sean is here because we'd be doing so bad otherwise.
Scott Chick is asking, can you confirm that she did indeed get down on Friday?
This just in. Rebecca Black did not actually get down on Friday.
I can't believe that you went to school with Rebecca Black.
Get out of here.
No, it's just in the ground. Thank you. We did it. We're one of life's winners. Yay, chat. Woo. It's 6:29. Holy cow, it's 6:29. 9:29 on the East Coast is 2:29 for those watching in the UK. Welcome to stories that we just listened to. Caller, you're on the air. Dandy said she was in my algebra class. Sat up near the front while I was stuck way in the back. She was a musical theater kid, one of the favorites, and relatively popular throughout school. I know every person in the music video. When the song came out, it was relentless.
I thought it was Friday. It's not.
Dandy, I don't know if you've put any pictures out there in your internet life, but like, is there any way like you have a picture of you and Rebecca Black? Oh, well, that sucks. People were harassing her everywhere she went,
Yeah.
singing the worst way they could. mean, I'm just, I feel kind of starstruck right now. We're next to somebody who knew Rebecca Black. You never once spoke to her. Oh no. All right, Dandy. You
could have been her friend.
For the record,
How was she in algebra? Was she pretty good at algebra?
it's important for us to know. And just for the record, did you also happen to release a hit song while you were in middle school? Just to make sure.
What was it called?
She
Tuesday?
wouldn't talk to me ever. Okay.
Aww.
All right. We will talk to you, Daddy, because we think you're pretty.
This story
okay.
took a turn.
What'd you play in band, by the way? Fun story. My kid starts very first day of band today. So, what'd you play? Heck, we can go around the table and talk about band in just a second. But right now, it's time to get the news headlines of the day. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Monday, October 4th, 2021. And this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. There's a new accessible games database, which looks pretty rad. Helps you locate accessible games to play. This is from John Carson of Game Informer. This has been something that Dagger System has been working on for some time, and it is now live. So if you need to find games that cater to various auditory, color, visual, and fine motor features, you can find those with their database. You can not only select accessibility features and filter the games to get a list, but you can also look up games and see what accessibility features it has. So this is really cool and could be quite helpful. That's it.
I mean, I agree. I'm trying to find the tweet, sorry. But yeah, I absolutely agree.
So development studios, publishers, console creators are getting better and more open about accessibility, but there's still more work to do. And Danger System is hoping this database will enhance the visibility of specific games and their options. So check it out. Check a look, as they say.
I think
Check a look.
Check a look.
Okay.
check a look. I think that the nice thing about this too is you mentioned more creators figuring out how to be better at adding accessibility to the games, but having things like a database too encourages manufacturers to do it, right? Because then they become easier to find because there's more places to point people your direction. So it all works. The more people are talking about it, the more people are emphasizing it. It always helps. So this is a good step.
For sure. And the link is available in the link that we provided.
Should we check a look?
But we should check a look. It's called the Accessible Games Database, so you should be able to find it by Googling that as well.
So,
Speaking of Google, not actual segue because this isn't an actual story for our morning gaming news, but the most searched word on Bing is Google.
I saw that and I was gonna make that one of the stories, and I was like, eh.
That's all you need to say because I think it's funny.
sorry, Bing.
An actual second news story of the day. This is one that I originally was broken to me by our own Hefty Goof, but then I saw it today and remembered that he told me about it on like Friday. But Bandai Namco has ditched their old, and this is a quote from ONS Good of Polygon, Bandai Namco ditches old blobby logo for something more twitchy. Which is the greatest headline for this story. If you told me envision the Bandai Namco logo, I would not have been able to do it. But if you show me the Bandai Namco logo, I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen that before. Well, now that's gone. And now their new logo just says Bandai Namco with like a pink speech bubble looking thing around it. And then it says fun for all into the future underneath.
Okay.
So that's their logo now.
It looks like a dialogue box.
Yep.
And the next game that Bandai Namco releases, people are going to use it for memes. And it's going to be like above the heads of their characters, being like, this game sucks. But at the same time, I couldn't have told you what their old logo looked like in the first place, so it really doesn't matter.
For some reason, the Konami logo came into my brain, and I was like, "That's not blobby at all." It's not the right games to go either.
I think you're proving some points right now.
When asked about it, someone else at Polygon, not Owen S. Good, who wrote this story, but he asked someone else. They said, looks like Twitch's logo, and the orange logo was so nice. It's fine. I don't really care about logos.
That was a quote used in the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
So apparently it's fine. I kind of like the blobby logo now that it's gone. But
Yeah, right.
that's just me.
I didn't care about it before, but now it's
I don't
gone.
like either. They're both kind of me.
And in our last news story of the day, one that I'm just not going to have a lot of information on is the Tokyo Game Show 2021, the biggest announcements. So here's the thing about Tokyo Game Show. It's 95% Japanese RPG, and I don't really know or play a lot of JRPGs. So a lot of these names are just words. So there's a list with a whole load of trailers in the link that we provided. There's a bunch from Square Enix. They talked about Final Fantasy VII. That name I know. There's more words. Monster Hunter Rise. Monster Hunter, I've heard of that one. Sunbreak expansion will include a new hub, monsters, and locations.
The hub, you said?
Oh, different one. Sega's mysterious RPG is called Sin Chronicle. Sin Chronicle.
I think you're giving me the impression that we probably should just get someone on the show who knows a lot more about the Tokyo Game Show.
And Phil Spencer's basically on the same page as me, because during their Xbox thing, Phil Spencer was like, yeah, Xbox needs more JRPGs too. And that was like the takeaway from Xbox's portion of Tokyo Game Show. They're like, we're working, quote, every single day to increase our lineup of Japanese games. Help bring Japanese games around the world. And then he went like this.
Is that a direct body language
Visual
quote? From
yes.
Phil Spencer?
King of Fighters 15. See, they're on their 15th one. I've never even heard of this.
Wow.
SNK reveals its first all-new character. I just don't know anything about JRPGs.
Nice.
It's overwhelming how many there are. But if you're interested in JRPGs, check that link. Check a look, as they say.
As they say.
And always last but not least, we finish off today's gaming morning show, morning gaming news, with the world renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what was out today. Out today, Tori 2, out on Switch.
Okay.
And for your most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment. Today's name of the morning is no, not giving it to Tori 2 because they're the only game that came out on Monday. No more default winners.
Boo.
I put my foot down.
Boo. Release more games.
I mean, Mondays are always kind of a bummer, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. I almost prefer just no games out. Instead of one game out.
Well, here's some good news. The less games that come out, the less decision making that you have to make for name of the month, and therefore it's easier for us to get name of the month giveaways done more quickly.
Yeah, that's the bottleneck.
That's the reason. Up until now, we've been stellar, but this is what's been happening to cause this problem. I'm sure if K-Laugh researches it, the history of the show, you'll notice that, like, when we were giving name of the month things away every month, it was before the great Monday bottleneck. The great gaming Monday bottleneck.
20.
Yes, exactly. Mike's got it down. We're on the same page. But if we ever do pick a name of the morning, and then we ever decide on a name of the month, we'll give it away, maybe. And if we do, then you're able to win it. And if you're a Patreon subscriber, you get double entries into these giveaways that exist. Definitely. So
Always. All
Check-
the time.
check that out.
Every fifth year.
Patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show.
Thank you for your support of GMS.
All right. I think we got it. I think that was a good news segment.
Shrug?
Was it?
Yeah. Quiet I Am Gaming did give you a direct shrug. What are the chill bears? Quiet said you've heard of polar bears. Now we have chill bears. Oh, Scott Chick said I love how the bear is just sitting chilling in the back. That's Bear.
Chilling.
Jinx.
He's part of it.
Is he?
Did you say good moron to Bear?
He's not a big fan of Mondays. He's a little grumpy.
He's grumpy bear.
Yeah.
I do have a laugh though, and I didn't wish you good morning, Scott Chick. So
Top of the moron.
it's good to see you, Kiki Low, as well. Thanks for hopping in. In the production notes for Friday, K-Laugh wrote, for future reference, be careful with telling strangers good moron, because that's how we opened the interview with Allegra Frank. And Allegra was like, good moron? So.
By the way, I'm really that was one of my favorites, and I'm really upset I wasn't there. Because
It was a good one.
I mean, I was upset you weren't there
So
either,
angry.
because you were the one the week before. It was like, Mario's the topic! Boom!
Yeah, stupid clients getting in the way.
That happens.
I need things. Just kidding. I love my clients. They're my favorite.
Lady K say, okay, my cat now settles across my stomach, acting like the hot water bottle I didn't know I needed. See, cats are good for something.
Nice.
So,
There you go. Until it scratches your throat. Hate cats. No offense, Arturo.
every cat but Arturo. So
And
Yeah.
Arturo also hates cats, so that's all good.
Nice. So he's a dog.
He
Dressed as a
thinks
cat?
he thinks he's people. So
Oh, gotcha. Nice.
okay, we got the story of this squirrel and a Chevy Avalanche in a second. Really quick though, we talked about band before the news. Dandy left us and closed out with, I played flute and then piccolo in high school. So raise your hand if you played band at any point in school.
if you played band,
Yep, just like you played wrestling. You were in band?
I was in band. Yeah,
Okay.
I played an
Okay.
instrument in band:
What instrument did you play
Only one?
while playing
played-
band?
trumpet, baritone, trombone.
That counts as 3, right?
Anything else?
That was it in band.
Oh, okay.
I also played drums and piano and guitar and occasional kazoo.
Well, Quiet goes raise his hand aggressively. Scott Chick said, I played the recorder for a time. And KJ said, I was in band, not in band.
I'm sorry, what?
I was in a band, not in a band.
She was
Oh,
in
A
band,
band, not
band.
in band. Thank you. Mike, you
Oh,
didn't do an
gotcha.
instrument. You didn't play an instrument?
That had me like the whole Downs Sheets comment. I couldn't. I was just like, wait, what? Huh? Huh? Yeah. So
No band.
I wasn't in band.
For some reason,
I'm gonna be toxic for just a second. I'm gonna be toxic, Kiki. I wasn't in a band. I had friends.
Wow.
Okay, I'm just kidding. Band kids were
Rude.
so much more talented than I was.
Like I said, I think I was on this show when I told you the story of I was in a band until we had to go to play the basketball games. My band director told us that the reason that everyone was at the district basketball tournament was to watch the pep band. And that ruined my run as a saxophone player.
The band that plays at our high school football games has won many of national championships our football team has won 8 games since 2017. So, yeah.
I mean, the nice thing about a district basketball tournament is there's at least one good basketball team there. They'll win
Hopefully,
it.
or it's just like a bunch of really bad ones. Was the final score really 12-7?
Ooh.
Football?
I did almost make the full quartet of saxophone run though. So I played the alto, right? That's the like basic one, like the intro one, and then I played the tenor, which has like the little gooseneck. And then I played the baritone.
Oh.
The baritone saxophone was cool because it was about as tall as my whole body. And it made low noises. And I like low noises. Ford trucks.
Oh boy.
According to Kiki, I played recorder, keyboard, and saxophone.
The saxophone, huh?
Wah.
Is that what that was?
That's the saxophone right there,
Okay.
in case you're playing at home.
Good moron.
Saxophone sounds like.
Yeah, exactly. Again, we all have our talents, right? So, Sean, mouth trumpet. Give us a little sampling of mouth trumpet. Okay.
That's just not fair.
And then I'll jam with you with my saxophone.
Was that Chewbacca playing the saxophone?
Chewbacca rolling his R's whilst playing the saxophone. Master impressionist. I am. Good morning to you, Nintendo nerds. It's good to see you. Quiet said I played sax for a year. Rest of the time in middle school, I was singing in singing classes of some sort. All right, so give me this, chat. What do you think? Again, my daughter debuts in band today. What do you think my daughter is playing? What are your guesses? While we do that, David Moy of Huffington Post has a nutty tale of a nutty squirrel.
It's accurate. David Moy, also known as the Ben Hooper of the Huffington Post, shared a story this weekend. It was a harrowing tale set about by things and stuff and creatures. And what he said was this. This happened in Ryan's neck of the woods, kind of, but not really. A squirrel in Fargo, North Dakota is really nuts for walnuts, to the point where it collected 42 gallons of the snack and stored them in a local man's Chevy Avalanche. Bill Fisher said he came home from a 4-day work trip earlier this month and discovered that his truck was filled with black walnuts, each roughly the size of a lime. As his Facebook photos show, the walnuts were tucked into every nook and cranny of the Chevy, including the engine compartment and the fenders. Fisher removed enough to fill 7 6-gallon containers. I had to pull the fenders off and clean out all the walnuts out, and thought I had them all, and took it down the road, turned the corner, and found one rolling down the windshield where the wipers go. Fisher told the Grand Forks Herald, as wow, this is an intense squirrel. As nutty as this all might seem, it's not the first time this has happened. Fisher said red squirrels have been using his truck to store walnuts from his neighbor's tree every 2 years. The tree's maturation cycle since 21-3. Nope. I've got other vehicles that sit very close to that tree, and it's always my truck, Fisher told the Washington Post. I've even parked purposely on the street as far as I can get from the walnut tree, and they still go find the avalanche and hide them in there. Over the years, Fisher's learned how to deal with the squirrely behavior. He knows when the walnuts fall off the tree, it's time to check the engine. He's also learned to wait until there are no walnuts left lying under the tree before commencing the cleanup. Fisher told the Post that he wasn't prepared for just how many nuts would be squirreled away this year. The squirrel set a record. Fisher said, most I've ever pulled out was 4 or 5 6-gallon buckets. This year was 7. That's
A lot of
that's pretty
lot of
nutty.
nuts. A lot of nuts.
That story is nuts.
Can you imagine though, like, why do they hate the avalanche so much? Are they just Ford people and they're like, yeah, screw it, put them in there?
I think the Avalanche was that one that you could like open the back wall basically. So it was like a cab with a truck bed, but then it became like this open air back vehicle or something. So maybe that's what's allowing them to get in there.
Or if Chevy wants, right, use this to their advantage and be like, there is so much storage room in these things. You just shove things in the engine compartment behind the fenders. Look how much room is here. It's great.
Quiet said, I'm sorry, it does not say that.
I'm not making it up, buddy.
That squirrel's really flying around there.
Yeah.
Whee!
He's going to put his nuts in Sean's head in a second.
Walnuts?
Sure. Have you ever seen like those black walnuts though? Those things are big, and when they fall out of a tree, like it thuds. It is not fun.
Black walnut.
Yeah.
Holy
So
cow.
the walnut itself is small, but like it's like baseball size. It's nuts. Get it?
That's pretty big. Walnuts are gross. They ruin everything.
And they stain you.
Why do
real
we
bad,
have
too.
walnuts? Like, putting walnuts in anything makes it worse.
I like to put them in my mouth sometimes.
Really?
I shouldn't have said that out loud. It sounded real bad.
Just because it sounds gross, because it's a walnut.
It's delicious.
Ugh.
They're really, we'll see. So here's the thing, right? Like this is one of those things that I don't like it in things, right? But I like to just eat walnuts as walnuts. But when you put them in stuff, it's just gross.
These were those nuts that, like, when I think my grandparents had like a little wood bowl. And they were always full of walnuts, and then they had the little cracker things.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, but it's just so much work for so little payoff.
All right.
The hassle to deliciousness ratio is off with walnuts.
No, I think Nintendo's got that number way too low.
Yeah, it's closer to like 80.
Yeah.
All right, let's do birthdays. This day in gaming history. You're right, by the way, KJ. She's playing the flute. The flute was the choice. So, sauceless flute. Anyway, birthdays. This day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, we would love to celebrate with you. Who has the first birthday? That's not the first one on the list, but the first one I'm going to tell you about is Christopher Waltz, 65 today.
Man, walnuts just ruined Ryan's day. What the heck?
Ryan doesn't like any food.
I mean, it's not. Are we wrong?
I like a lot of food, thank you. I just don't like a lot of food with sauces.
Or other things.
Let's rule out large chunks of the food world. What do you think about soup?
Well,
What do you think about anything with sauce? What do you think about most nuts?
actually, to be honest, I like more nuts than I don't now. And soup is fine. It's just not, oh, I can't. I'm craving some soup. Soup.
All right, wait. We're gonna role play. All right, you be you. I'm gonna be your wife. Okay. You ask me what's for dinner.
Excuse me, hefty wife, what's for dinner?
Oh, we're gonna have chicken noodle soup.
Great.
No. What's your actual reaction?
That was it.
Not soup.
Okay, fine. You're true. Yeah, whatever. It's freaking Susan Sarandon's 75th birthday.
It's accurate. She was Janet in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, for those of you that didn't know.
I mean, I've never seen Rocky Horror Mountain Picture Show or whatever.
Shocking. Shocked.
I just said
This
horror.
is my shocked face.
Did I say Rocky Mountain?
Sure did. You're my-
I thought you were doing it as a bit.
Well, clearly. I must always attach Rocky to Mountain. By the way, sports were dumb yesterday. Christopher Waltz, 65.
He's amazing. He's so good.
What the hell's Christopher Waltz been in?
Well, he played the Bond villain Blofeld in Spectre. It's a terrible name, but he's in a lot of the. You know, it doesn't matter. He's in a lot of Quentin Tarantino movies.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, he's in Django Unchained and the Magnificent or the Evil Eight or whatever the hell the 8 people were. Hateful Eight, that's what it is. But again, it doesn't matter. I could tell you he was in like Titanic 2, The Search for More Loot, and you would
Love
You're like,
Titanic
"Alright."
too. Search for More Loot. Favorite movie of all time. Actor Liev Schreiber turns 54 selling mattresses.
It's true. It's true.
It's in the
I like how
mattress
his fun fact. They picked the like biggest movie he's been in. Appeared in the Wolverine spin-off film as Sabretooth.
which is a bummer because he's another one who's a really good actor.
He's a really good actor.
But he's not in like blockbuster movies.
Yeah, he was in
Oh, what a difference!
in Hollywood blockbuster Sum of All Fears, starring Ben Affleck. He played John Clark, who's my favorite Tom Clancy character, and he's my favorite version of that character in the movies. I wanted him to do more, and they said no. How about no?
He's in the Showtime show Ray Donovan, which was really good, and then
Yeah.
it was one of those tales of we've gone on far too long. Let's ruin the show.
Yeah, we've told all of the tales that make sense. Let's just do wild things now.
He's actually an alien who's had a baby dinosaur who rides a horse. It's not actually the show, but it could be. I mean, who knows?
Alicia Silverstone is 45.
Duh, LA. That's Jim Carrey. Was it LL2 loser?
Same era.
Her. Wrong person.
I get them confused often.
Yeah, it's one and the same.
Rachel Lee Cook
as
turns
if.
42.
Where'd she go?
She's right there.
Thanks. That's
She's gonna appear in the 2021 film He's All That.
great.
I think there's a story out there about she just quit acting.
Well, I think she just became a mom.
Yeah.
She became like a person. It was weird.
Melissa
Wow, I just want to be a person. Do
Benoist
this.
turns
Nice.
33.
Good. That was on the right there. Bing bing on the nose. Good job.
Thank
You can take away a mispronunciation counter. Oh god.
Oh no.
Let's give one to Mike.
And with that, we transfer the owner of the mispronunciation. There's
Should we
no
all
way.
try saying podcast again today?
Oh well.
And actress Dakota Johnson turns 32 today.
She's the daughter of Goldie Hawn, right? I think she's Goldie Hawn's daughter. It's crazy. Is that her fun fact? Nope. So that would be a fun fact. Or Kate. Hudson.
Melanie Griffith.
Yeah, that one. They're the same person.
And Don Johnson.
Yep.
I don't
Yep.
know Don Johnson.
What? The Miami Vice guy?
Oh, okay, I recognize him.
Yeah.
I didn't know him by name.
He was also in the show with Cheech. I can't remember the name, but it was a show with Cheech. Nash Bridges. That's what it was called.
Kate Hudson is Goldie Hawn's
That's
daughter.
right. See, they all connected somehow.
Denver Broncos fan, Kate Hudson, by the way.
Oh, really? That's cool. You want to buy
There's-
some goop?
We still exist.
Oh.
Any other birthdays?
That's a big name. Actor Bill Fagerbach is 64. He was in Coach. He's also the voice of Patrick Starr.
Oh.
Not that it deserved to be said, but it's Russell Simmons' 64th birthday. There was someone else. Oh yeah, singer-guitarist Mark Roberge of OAR is 43. Because I love me some OAR. And singer-guitarist M Ward of She and Him is 48. M Ward. What do you think the M stands for? Mitch. Marcus. Marzipan.
Magellan.
Majel. There. We figured it out. It's also Rutherford B. Hayes's heavenly birthday. American president, the greatest that nobody knows because his name is Rutherford.
All right, this day in gaming history. 1995, Nintendo released Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island that came out for Super Nintendo.
Okay.
In 1997, Gunpei Yokoi, inventor and toy maker, dies at the age of 56 when struck by a car on an expressway. Yokoi designed Nintendo's game and watch handheld games Game Boy and Game Boy Pocket.
Oof. There's a Frogger joke in there somewhere, but we'll just let it lie.
2002, Majesco Sales released Blood Rain. That's a good name. Is that a bad game? Because that name is great.
Probably. Usually, if a game has a really awesome name, it's not a very good game. Spend all their money on finding a name.
From Banco Namco. No, Bandai Namco. There we go.
Go Namco.
2004, Nintendo released Mario Pinball Land. Same year, Mortal Kombat Deception came out for a couple machines. In 2005, Ubisoft, don't call me Ubisoft, released Brothers in Arms, Earned in Blood. 2005, Capcom brought out Mega Man 04. Mega Man 04. That's good. I like that. 2005, Mike's favorite logo, Konami, put out Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. And then the same year, Atlas put out Trauma Center, Under the Knife. Under the Knife. Under the Knife.
Trauma Center was fun.
Sometimes it's better down where it's redder, under the knife.
2009, Nintendo put out Wii Fit Plus for Nintendo Wii. 2011, 2K put out NBA 2K12. Same year, Namco Bandai. We'll never remember because the logo's
the blobby
gone.
logo.
Dark Souls came out for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Same year, Rage came out from Bethesda. And that's your This Day in Gaming History. Woo!
Not a lot.
Does this sound like the Puppet Pals?
Wait, what?
That sounds like the ending to Puppet
This
Pals.
made me think of
Let's
sports.
go to your Puppet Pals theater.
Pretty much all of the endings are the exact same.
Sports.
Next 20 minutes from now, we'll have Andrew join us from Thunked. We'll talk about the magnificent truffle pigs. That's happening. Also, drum roll, please. Mike O has promised us to announce the other special guest joining us on the debut of GMS After Dark coming up on Wednesday, 4:45
On my
p.m.
bonus
Pacific
hour.
time. Woo!
So excited.
Who is
I
it?
get a bonus hour today. Who's who?
The special guest with you and Chris
Oh,
M.E.
it's that guy.
Oh, it's Sean.
Sports.gaming will join the fold in our fantasy fast food draft
I ate
this
food.
coming Wednesday on the October the Wednesday at the times, all the times.
Who-
7:45 p.m. East, 4:45 Pacific, and some other time in the UK. 11:45? No,
Who will pick
12:45.
In and Out? That's kind of what I'm waiting for then.
You have to stay tuned.
Two big
Maybe
fans.
nobody will pick.
All right, we gotta get rid of Sean. Sean,
Bye, Sean.
have a good day.
Okay.
Thanks for firing up
miss
the old
you already.
computer for us. That's a picture of a
You want me to
cat
leave?
on top of a picture of
Want me to
Bear
leave
Bear.
him here? He can
On your way out, can you wake up Corey? So,
I was gonna say, Austin, get your butt in here.
yeah, Austin hasn't been around. Meow. Dang it, Corey.
Corey always getting in the way as the person on the couch.
I know, right?
All right. Stick around. Coming up next, our interview with Andrew, and we'll also have sports.
Supporters.
Sports were dumb. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv.
If you love to bubble, just to get us by. Sometime when you're ready, soften up the blow. Like the was never made to last. I don't wanna give it back to hold on to. and try. Give you love to borrow, it just to get us by. Sometime when you're ready, I'll soften up the blow. Our love was never made to last, and I don't wanna give you back to hold on to.
machine. Why can't I use it?
I jumped. Neat. Well, now I'm over here.
I'm outside.
Ah, what the heck is that? No! Get away! No! 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 What are you? You no! I said. I said no. Everything's fine.
No. Whoa. Leonard Meanwhile. Are you having a seizure? Quick, somebody hold his tongue.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, today's interview and sports. Join our Discord. Go to GMS.watch and click on where to find GMS. And find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Become a Patreon. Go to our website, GMS.watch. Put it on a pancake. Thank you for your support of GMS at Watch GMS. Time for hour number 2, right now.
Morning, gamer. Thanks so much for being with us wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningshow.tv. It is Tuesday tomorrow. Today is Monday, October 4th, 2021, but today is Taco Monday as a result. If it had been Taco Tuesday, then that would be tomorrow. So it can be both Taco Monday and Taco Tuesday. Did I clarify everything for you? Yep, crystal clear. Perfect. Nailed it. K-Laugh, why did you say Frank Lloyd Wright?
10, 2,
6
okay,
economists.
6.
Makes
What?
sense. I was going to answer me this. Okay, so I was going to put best taco. I put best taco order. That's what we put into the topic of the day. I was going to put best taco filling. And then I was like, wait. Is it a filling? And I questioned myself. So I went best taco order, figuring like, hey, when you make or order tacos, what would you order? Okay. But then I pulled up nationaldaycalendar.com. Okay.
Yep.
And it said, quote, one suggested origin of the word taco is a taco, like A-T-A-C-O, meaning stuff or to stuff.
Okay.
So it seems like it is commonplace to say a taco is stuffed or filled with something.
Yeah. Meat. Or not, I guess not as a protein, right? You'd fill it with a protein.
I mean, it's an open face thing, though. Like, if you get street tacos, right? Gets wrapped up.
Yeah.
But there's stuff in between the two sides of the tortilla.
Yeah.
So I think filling is fine. Stuff is fine. Right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, now we're just getting like really nuanced into it. I just like tacos. I put them in here, and I'm good to go. You know, you can fill it. Oh God, KJ,
KJ chose violence. All right.
breathe. Taco is not a sandwich.
Oh no.
Just like a hot dog is not a sandwich. You need to have a
we go.
break in the bread for a sandwich. A break. It has to be two. You could possibly argue that why do I have my politician thumb out? Okay. You could possibly argue that a quesadilla is a sandwich because it's got two pieces of bready stuffy, even though it's corn or wheat. I guess wheat would be bread too. Whatever. Either way, a taco is not a sandwich. A taco is a taco. Just like a hot dog is a hot dog. Just like a sandwich is a sandwich. Bad KJ.
Your politician fingers.
Yeah, it just no, it is not a sandwich.
All right, let's see what Twitter thinks.
Oh my gosh.
You gonna make it?
KJ, look at me. Right here. Come here. No.
National Taco Day poll is live on our Twitter at WatchGMS. Is a taco a sandwich? I didn't want to do this. This was not my choice.
Well, canceling Wednesday's show. Because now I'm just going to have to debate KJ.
All right.
KJ, but so with a sandwich, right? You need two separate pieces of something, right? And you put them together, that's a sandwich. A taco is one continuous thing. You put the yum yums in the middle there, and then you fold it. Okay, that's a taco. Now a sandwich, no. There are birds flocking outside of my window, and I don't like it. because I feel like KJ sent them. How are you talking to the birds? There's 5 of them. Why are you all here? Okay. No, Diego. Is a taco a sandwich? He never answers me. It's ridiculous. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and.
You're gonna be okay, bud.
Where's my blood pressure machine? I need some water. Let me drink from here. Hold on.
Well, I can see who voted already.
Yeah, KJ.
No, it says no. So
Oh, it says no?
Yeah.
No's.
Mike probably already voted.
No. Actually, I typed TW and Twitch came up, so that threw me off. I gotta go to Twitter now.
I just invited you to a game called Rocket League. Unfortunately,
What?
our party was destroyed by a connection.
Dang it, Sean.
Destroyed. Kalaf asks, is an open-faced sandwich still a sandwich?
I mean, it's a type of sandwich, I suppose, right? But you don't fold it, right? Because with a taco, you fold it over. With a hot dog, you fold the bread. It's different. Nintendo, you don't do it. Do it. I'm very upset right now.
I do not feel passionately about this either way. I kind of go back to where you were taking us when I was trying to clarify is it a filling or not. Tacos are just good.
They're yummy. I will put them in my face.
There you go.
I will eat you. Will you eat me?
This is a question to ponder. Yep. I like how
This
Kate already
is not a question to ponder.
Kate already
No.
tweeted us and said Happy Taco Day, but it's a long day, especially when you have to start figuring out, is an open-faced sandwich still a sandwich?
I'm gonna have to cancel my workday now. Thanks.
KJ says a meat or poultry filling between 2 slices of bread, a bun, or a biscuit. Quote, unquote.
2 slices of bread. 2. A taco is 1. You just debunked it right there. Mic drop.
Because your name's Mike.
Yeah, my name.
And then you just go to the ground.
I'm gonna do that from now on. But like in the real world.
The whole mic drop.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't say sandwiches. It's no. A taco is not a wrap. A burrito may be a wrap, but a taco is not a wrap.
Give me a wrap.
Burrito. I said a hip, hop, a hibby to the taco. Why did Sean leave? Sean would be on my side, and what is his car pulling behind it? What the?
Wait, which
car
car?
had a tail. The one with a tail. Watch. What? Look. It's got a tail.
The car that pushed the goal in for me?
Scored the goal for us. Yeah. I understand and appreciate your viewpoint, KJ. I'm gonna go apparently sports talk radio for a second here. I understand that you're saying that it's two different. They're the same thing, a sandwich and a taco, yada yada yada. But you're wrong. Is that how they do it?
That sounded pretty good.
But KJ, the key factor there, right, is they said 2 slices. 2 slices. If it's a single, it's not 2. That's just simple math. You know what I mean?
You're supposed to be like KJ in Oregon. You always reference where they're from, right? KJ
Gotcha.
from Oregon. You're wrong.
Look, KJ from Oregon, I'm not saying you're wrong, all right? But you're wrong. but you're not right. We'll say that because I don't want to tell them they're wrong because then they'll feel bad, you know. So just say not right, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's fine," or something. KJ. Dungeon. Oh, nice save from the guy on his team.
But it was
This is great.
It was a beauty of a save, though.
These guys are real. Oh, I blew you up. I'm sorry, friend. Go Power Wheels.
Go Power Racers.
So I've been watching the Squid Game on Netflix, but every time I log in, the He-Man thing is up on the front, and it's like, watch He-Man. I'm like, no, I want to watch Squid Game. But it makes me want to watch He-Man. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power. Oh, he blew me up. That was nice.
Apparently, this Broncos car is really taking people for a loop.
It really is. Well, because you're orange, but you're not on the orange team.
Well, listen, you figure, you know, football teams have multiple uniforms. You figure when they decided to do NFL car skins, they could have added, like, a white jersey for us.
True. Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, so if you're the Eagles car and you're on the blue team, you're the white jersey. But if you're on the green team, then you're on the orange team. I don't know.
What?
Yep. It makes about as much sense as the Tuesday, Monday thing earlier.
If you're on the orange team, you're green?
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
Well, the good news is we have to leave this game early because we're not going to make it on time for our interview because our party was destroyed by a server connection issue.
Man, Rocket League, why you do this to me? We can control a robot on Mars, but we can't make the party stay together? It's ridiculous. It's communism at its finest.
Yeah, and I was thinking that same thing too, but then I remembered that the Navy uniforms we have suck, first and foremost, so I would not want to have them in the game. But also, you know, Denver's in a unique situation where their colors happen to be orange and blue, right? But if you're the Eagles car, right, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, you don't really have a choice. I mean, we don't have an identity at this point anyway, so whatever.
Winning's overrated if you think about it.
What's so much better to give someone else the gratification of winning, you know?
Yeah.
Like, especially when it's your old coach and stuff.
The
He
Eagles
was in the hospital.
are the givers of the NFL.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, honestly, let's be real. The entire NFC East is the givers of the NFL.
They give and they give and they
Yeah, we don't want to win. We just want you to feel good about yourself.
Oh, apparently you can customize this according to K-Laugh, but K-Laugh, there's a 0% chance I'm making this car blue.
Why do you not like those things?
Because our color is orange. It's always been
You
orange.
need more than one color.
Then white. Whatever. All right.
Hey, we lost.
We got our interview coming up next on Gaming Morning Show. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thank you for hanging out with us. It is Monday, October 4th, 2021, and we are so excited to talk about one of our Name of the Morning winners from recently, from August. We're going to talk about the Magnificent Truffle Pigs with the creative director of Thunked. Andrew Crowshore is here with us. Good morning to you, Andrew. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm over here in the UK, so I've already had most of my Monday.
Yeah, you're part of our Watching GMS in the Afternoon crew, which is always a lot of fun. I don't know if you understand our Name of the Morning. We pick these games based solely just on the name. So I kind of want the backstory first and foremost with the Magnificent Truffle Pigs. Going to give us the story about how this game came to be.
Yeah, so the game itself is about metal detecting. It's a story about someone called Beth. She's having a bit of a hard time, so she decides to take a week off work and go metal detecting. It's something she used to do as a kid. We find out later in the story that her dad used to call her Truffle Pig just because she likes getting down in the dirt, finding all those treasures and things like that. So that's where the name Truffle Pigs came from. And then it was my producer over at AMC Games, Simon, that came up with the wrapper, the Magnificent Truffle Pigs. And it's such a great name that, it just stuck.
Very cool, very cool. So you kind of gave us a little bit of an idea what the game was about. Are you able to kind of tell us a little bit of the plot and the backstory without spoiling too much, obviously? But what's kind of the focus of the game?
Yeah, so it's a narrative-heavy first-person metal detecting game. It's set in a fictitious English village called Stanning. We meet Beth. She's, like I said, she's trying to get to grips with a few things that are going out. And she's feeling a bit estranged from her friends and family. And her fiance's gone away mysteriously. So she reaches out to someone called Adam. And during the course of the story, we get to find out who Adam is, what their relationship's like, and why, despite some reservations from her friends, she's insisted on reaching out to him for help. So you spend a week metal detecting on this farm, and you get to detect across all the different fields. And your detector will start beeping, and that's when you know you found something. But you won't know if it's junk or treasure until you dig it up. And we've got little side stories going on, but it's about how their relationship develops over the course of the week, and you get to learn some secrets from their past and all kinds of things going on. Obviously, because it's a narrative-heavy game, there's only so much I can talk about without kind of diving into plot and spoiler territory.
Fair. As a metal detection enthusiast, I'm excited to play it.
Oh wow!
And we're curious about how you kind of got your start. It sounds like you've done a wide variety of roles in the game making space. How did you get your start in making games?
So I've been in games for 25 years now, and I sort of goofed off most of I was studying fine art, and I spent a lot of time just playing video games, and so I kind of knew I wanted to do it as a career. I broke in as an artist, and then along the way I've been a designer, project manager, producer, and now I run my own company.
That's very awesome. And one of the things that I think is really cool, speaking of running your own company, with Thunked, is on your Twitter, and I saw this and I like it. It says, busy making narrative games that are evening-sized and human-shaped. I think that's a really cool description, but why was it important to do that?
So from my own experience, I'm just so busy making games that I really struggle to find time to play everything. There's so many amazing games out there. I always feel kind of frustrated that I know if I dive into one of these big epic AAA games that have got great stories in them, I'm not going to see the beginning, middle, and end. And I wanted those kind of experiences where the barrier's quite low to completion. I love telling stories through games. So that was the aim of Evening Size Game. And then Human Shaped is more about the kind of tone I wanted them to have. I think games are great for escapism, but every now and then I think it's good to be kind of grounded and reminded again about what it's like to be human and all the problems that come along with that.
Very cool.
We'll take a look at it, the Magnificent Truffle Pigs, but also keep an eye on Thunked, this evening size games concept that you just described. It seems very interesting. I love how you turn this playing too many video games while in art school into a varied experience in the gaming space. Andrew Korshore, thank you so much for introducing us to the Magnificent Truffle Pigs, and thank you for joining us on Gaming Morning Show.
Thank you for having me. Enjoy your Monday.
Thank you, Andrew.
Absolutely. Andrew Korshore joining us on the show. That was a fun interview because you look at varied history in making games, and that's really interesting to me because you kind of experiment, right? You take the time to figure out what you enjoy the most and what aspects of making games really speak to you. And then from there, you go on to make these evening size games. And I thought that was really interesting, Mike, and I'm happy that you brought that up because sometimes games for people like me, I can't sit down and play a game for hours, right? But if I can take the time to play a game that maybe I can get done in an evening, right? Maybe I have a better chance in the long run to enjoy that game a little bit longer. So I found that pretty interesting to hear from Andrew in that respect, and enjoy the opportunity to have Andrew on the show, Mike.
Absolutely. And I mean, and you said it pretty good too. As a father and a husband and a full-time employee and a content creator, and you don't have enough time in the day, right? Like, perfect world, I could sit down and play my backlog of games and everything would be wonderful, right? But that's not how reality works. And I think Andrew hit it on the head where, you're not going to see the beginning and middle of an end all consecutively. I mean, there are games where it's taken me like 4 months to finish because you're like, all right, I'm going to play this. And then just, other things come up. So as a developer, coming up with games that you could feasibly complete in an evening is incredibly, incredibly helpful.
Yeah. The Magnificent Truffle Pigs, we have a link to Thunked.
Such a great name.
And Andrew's Twitter, and then from there you can get to the Magnificent Truffle Pigs. I didn't know you were a metal detection enthusiast.
I'm a lot of things. I'm very excited because they're about to plow up the field in the back. So I live, our backyard is off of a corn/soybean field, and this year they planted soybeans and they're starting to harvest them. And it's a ton of fun because after they do it, they run through and they pull up the ground. So me and my middle daughter go out there with a metal detector, and we go and we find some stuff. Usually it's just, it's trash, but every once in a while we found a bullet last year, like an old bullet, which was pretty neat. You just find some cool things, and it's a lot of fun. I like doing it on the beach too because you find mostly change, but every once in a while you'll find something cool.
During the interview, King Gray popped in. Good moron to you, Gray.
Good moron.
Gray said, quote, "Did someone say tacos?"
Ba-bing. Sure did.
Gray, we were hoping you would join us for Taco Monday or / National Taco Day. The good news, Mike, is taco a sandwich? Like, the no's are just running away with this right now. It's 90%.
Because a taco isn't a sandwich. It's not. And look, I love sandwiches. I mean, look at me. I'm obviously a food enthusiast, right? So I know my food, and I know that a taco is a taco. Gray's here. Gray, is a taco a sandwich? And answer correctly. Your life depends on it, but not really. I would say our friendship depends, but also not really. Taco Monday is a blasphemy. There you go. But no, taco is not a sandwich. Two different pieces is a sandwich.
It is Vodka Day, World Habitat Day, World Animal Day, Architecture Day, Improve Your Office Day, Day of Bullying Prevention, K-Laugh Memorial National Golf Lovers Day, National Cinnamon Bun Day, and National Child Health Day as well. King Gray specifically saying that a taco is technically not a sandwich. Uh-oh. Nintendo Nerds is here just to stir it up a little bit, huh? Okay.
Indifferent.
All right. I didn't even understand what an apple dumpling was, so I don't know how I'm going to get to understanding what a taco and a dumpling have in common. But what I do understand is that pumpkin spice is absolutely fantastic. We love the fall. By we, I mean me. I know Kate Zade's on this train. I saw that Caleb Wins Games posted on Kate's Twitter the other day about this pumpkin harvest tasting of deliciousness. And you know what? I think that everyone should be on board with the pumpkin spice train. And it sounds like, Mike, that science is even backing me up on this.
Science!
Science!
Let me hold on.
Okay, holding.
Okay, well, let's see what science has to say about it. According to Casey Barber of CNN, science agrees if you're suddenly craving pumpkin spice lattes or pumpkin bread now that it's officially fall, it's not just your stomach talking. Catching a whiff of a pumpkin spice flavored food or drink can trigger emotions and memories that go deeper than a hunger pang. Combined with savvy marketing, it's no wonder the phrase pumpkin spice has become synonymous with the onset of fall. The part of your brain that processes smell is closely tied to the part of your brain responsible for memories, according to Jason Fisher and Sarah Camilla of the Dynamic Perception Lab at Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, Maryland.
Love that name.
The popularity of pumpkin spice comes from both the scent of the spices, the familiar cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg that are commonly used in many fall desserts and drinks, and our previous experiences smelling, tasting, and even just being aware of the aroma. Your brain fills in the gaps between the scent of the spices and the memories associated with the smell, Cormia, a doctoral candidate in the Department of Psychological and Brain Sciences, said. The brain is constantly processing and evaluating many pieces of information to help us build our individual realities, she explained. It takes in everything we're seeing, hearing, smelling, touching, and tasting, and it combines those sensory inputs with what we already know and believe about our environment. Our experience of the world is a construction. Our mind is constantly filling in lots of details. Fisher, assistant professor in the Department of Psychological and Brain Sciences, said. Apparently, science says your brain says that pumpkin spice is better than everything else. So, go team. That's crazy though. I mean, it's true though. How many times do you like smell something and you're like, "Oh, that makes me think of that time when I was a kid."
Mm-hmm.
So
that is connected to fall for me now.
Yeah,
for
for
sure.
most people it is. And I didn't want to post it because I mean the article was like another 20 pages long, and there was a lot of nerd speak. But it's basically talking about how like pumpkin spice. What's funny, right? Is it's not really pumpkin spice, it's just spice because pumpkin really has like a lot of gourds don't really have I mean they have a smell, but it's pretty bland. So if you were to just smell the pumpkin, you'd be like, oh, it's a pumpkin. But yeah, so they added the nutmeg and all the other stuff in there too that helps it be that spicy smell, so that's what we associate with pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice.
Fun fact, Maiko has a scented candle in his office all year long, and it's usually either pumpkin spice or evergreen. That was your Maiko not really fun fact of the day.
It's what candle is burning in
What
Mike's
candle
office.
is burning? Brought to you by Dr. Squatch.
Ooh,
Brought to
does
you by
Dr. Squatch make a pumpkin spice scented soap?
I doubt it, because so they're not super toxic, but they're very manly, and I feel like they would say like pumpkin spice is really, it's way too girly.
Oh,
and I don't think it would fit their MO, you know.
So when you said toxic, my brain was like, wait, Dr. Squatch soap has a whole bunch of toxic ingredients, but you
Heck
meant
yeah.
toxic masculinity,
Yeah.
which is maybe the worst toxic part.
Yeah, and I don't think it's, you know, like they're not. Hey, Thor's on our team. Speaking of masculinity, but yeah, I don't see them doing a pumpkin thing because that would be considered girly, and they're a very like we have manly smells. We're manly men.
Men's
And
men.
they say it very tongue-in-cheek. I don't think they don't take themselves super seriously, but it just wouldn't be on brand with them, I don't think. I mean, I'd buy it and use the heck out of it, but hey, I just scored.
Thor is cracked! Jack, good moron to you, Jack. I saw you obviously earlier, so I apologize for not saying hi.
Top of the moron.
But Jack thought your rad Mike O fact about candles was rad.
I like smells. No, the soap is great. You should definitely. I really enjoy the soap. It's a little outside of my price point, which is why I really hope I can get a sponsorship. But not really.
Mike wants a spot. Don't say not really.
I
You
really
absolutely
It'd be
do.
So
And
cool.
y'all,
It'll
it
never
is
happen.
okay to want things. Damn it.
Either way. I would recommend. That's why. So this guy sits on my desk just because it's kind of a gimmick at this point, and I'll never use it. But their soap is really good.
Mike's gonna open the Dr. Squatch soap when Mike finally finds Sasquatch.
He and I will bathe together. It'll be great.
It's like the victory cigar. KJ wants to know if you've asked.
Sasquatch?
Yeah. No, Dr.
You'll bathe with
Squatch.
me? Oh no, I have not, and I will not, because I bring nothing to the table.
Oh my gosh. You know what's funny? Is that reminds me of like you don't ask the person out because it's like I don't want it. You gotta get that fear of rejection. Gotta get that out there.
But there's a difference, right, between rejection and reality. like if we had like 500 viewers daily and like had all these amazing metrics to bring, maybe. But like as a business, you'd be like, oh, that weird bearded guy wants us to sponsor him.
All right.
Why? You know?
So chat, give me, if I get Myco a Dr. Squatch sponsorship, not an affiliate, but a genuine sponsorship, what should we do? What could be the challenge for that? A
Just getting it done.
A squatchership? No, like
A squatchership.
because I bet I could. So
Oh,
we need to come up with. I don't want to call it a bet because that's not really something I enjoy, but like something fun is like a hefty reward if I'm successful.
I can guarantee the lack of you trying for this. If you get that, I'll shave my head.
No, I don't want to. How about you never shave your head again?
Like ever?
Ever.
I can't promise that.
Well, then
Eventually, I'm gonna start going bald, and I'm gonna need to shave my head.
apparently somebody doesn't want. wait. No. It's supposed to be a reward for me, Gray.
No, great. I will do that anyway. I mean, I've already said I might do a stream from my tub one day. I mean, I won't be naked. I'll have to wear a shirt. Well, no, I won't because I'm not affiliated. Ha! Suck it, Twitch. I don't have to wear a shirt. Ha ha!
Isn't that standard TOS or is that only for affiliates?
It's probably standard TOS.
All right, we'll
I'm
figure
gonna
it
get
out.
some Ryan stickers made up, and I'm gonna wear those as pasties.
Ew, gross.
Just stickers of Ryan's face on my nipples.
Again, I'd like to point out this is supposed to be a reward for me.
I'll send you your Christmas package.
That's funny.
Megan asked me this weekend because we were looking around at where we're putting Diego's. She goes, "What's this box?" And I was like, "What box?" And she held it up, and I was like, "Oh, that's Ryan and Sean's Christmas package." And she was like, "From last year?" I was like, No, it's obviously from this year." She was like, "Why haven't you sent it out yet?" Why not? Why haven't you sent it out yet?
You're like, that'd be absurd. Why would I have a Christmas package from last year?
And she's like, "What's inside of it?" And I told her, and she was like, "That's stupid." And I was like, "Yep." Great, thanks.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I have some friends out on the East Coast who have kids who are younger than us, so we had some things that we no longer needed that we're like, oh, this would be super fun for our friends who have the other kids to have. And so we held, like, the second week of of quarantine, I held a, like, game show reveal of all these things that we had in this box 4 of my friends to say, do you actually want this or not? And then I still
That's
have
awesome.
not sent that box. Box is still here.
Well, that's all right. A certain somebody wrote me a letter like 4 months ago that I still have yet to receive. So.
Talking smack before the final hour, crew.
Well, unfortunately, I won't be here for the final
I
hour.
know.
So, take that.
But we did get
Also,
a
I'm not
bonus
all-
hour. So
We did. I'm very excited because I won't. My schedule this week is a little wonky, just because my wife is having surgery at the end of the week, so I won't be here Thursday, and I don't know what time I'll be or how long I can give on Friday. It depends on she's told me she doesn't want me to come to the hospital in the morning on Friday until she's ready to leave, and I know why. It's because I'm gonna annoy the hell out of her. So she has benchmarks she has to like do before they'll let her go. And I'll be like, do it, walk, stand, pee, eat. And she'll be like, just get out.
oh, just like you do every day.
Yeah.
What's Megan
She
think of
wakes-
that?
As soon as she wakes up, I'm like, get up, pee, eat. And she's like, oh God.
Do you give her the donkey
Megan
noises?
says, get out of my office. Get out of the bedroom because I am not hungry.
It's 7:48 West Coast time, 10:48 out of these, 3:48 for those watching, like Andrew, our guest earlier, did from the UK.
Doodly-doo.
Scott Chick says, "Good luck with the surgery, Mrs. Maiko."
Thank you for that. She's very excited. So
I
which
know
is
you,
weird surgery.
I know you can't disclose, but is it typically like more of like a general surgery?
Yeah. I mean, we're very open about it. I mean, it's not anything crazy. She's having a hysterectomy.
Is it a
So
major surgery?
It's major pain. No, it's not. It's like sergeant surgery.
I bet it's
No.
admiral surgery.
Commandant surgery? No, that's like a big one. Staff's no. It's not private. I mean, I guess it is private. Yeah, what's between like private and major?
Sergeant?
Colonel? No, sergeant. Yeah, sergeant, I guess.
Yeah, sergeant surgery.
Sergeant. It's a sergeant surgery.
All right, let's do this. We have sports, which is going to be brief because sports are dumb. But first, because you do have to leave, I want to hear about this Dave Grohl Foo Fighters story. This one comes from the Scotsman. Gary Flockhart writes it.
I just love that. That's the thing. So Dave Grohl is a singer. Some of you might know him. The 52-year-old musician will read a story based on the lyrics of the Beatles song "Octopus's Garden," the BBC said. Grohl joins a long list of musicians and other stars who have previously read CBeebies bedtime stories, including Sir Elton John, Dolly Parton, Tom Hardy, Jean Page, Felicity Jones, and Oda Mabuse, who have all appeared in the TV slot. Credited to his real name, Richard Starkey, "Octopus's Garden" was the second song Beatles drummer Sir Ringo Starr wrote. In 2014, Starr wrote a children's book based on and named after the song, illustrated by Ben Court. The book follows 5 children as they embark on an undersea journey through the Octopus's Garden. The playful octopus takes them on a wondrous underwater adventure, riding on the backs of turtles, playing pirates in a sunken city, and sheltering from a storm in the octopus's cave. According to legend, the idea for the song came about when Starr was on a boat belonging to Hollywood star Peter Sellers in Sardinia. Hey, I'm Sardinian. In 1968. The boat's captain is believed to have told Starr about how octopuses travel along the seabed, picking up stones and shiny objects with which to build gardens. Grohl has recorded 2 stories for CBeebies, of which Octopus's Garden is the first. It will air on October 8th. He said, as a proud father of 3, I've always enjoyed reading stories to my children. It was a pleasure to read these stories for CBeebies.
We posted the link in there. Stick around. Final hour. Very special surprise for you. So stick around. That's coming up after the end of this hour. It is time for sports.
Did you know that Ringo Starr wasn't Ringo Starr's real name?
Actually, I don't think I knew that. I could see how
I
that's
knew
plausible.
that, but I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And I'm very underwhelmed.
It's time for sports. 7:52. Yesterday, sports became stupid again because the Broncos are who we thought they were. It didn't help that Teddy Bridgewater got a concussion, but we lose in Denver to the Ravens by a final of 23-7. We scored about, I don't know, 10 minutes into that game, and then we didn't score again.
Okay, good news. The Eagles lost too, so at least you're not giant losers.
42-30 to the Chiefs. We really could have used your help, by the way. You let us down.
Why? Oh, the Chiefs. Yeah. We got some even worse bad news, y'all. As of today, we can no longer play Did the Mets Win? Because today is the last day. Today is the season finale of the segment known as Did the Mets Win? Guess what? The answer is no.
I was going to see if we went for a trifecta of sports are done, but USC did beat Colorado on Saturday, so Sean's
Michigan
football team won.
Go
So,
Blue.
dun,
5-0, baby.
dun, 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 dun. Wait, that's the wrong one. Nope, that's Oregon.
Yep, we're doing great. I really wish the first one. My daughter can sing the fight song. It's pretty awesome.
Finally,
It was one of the first songs she's learned.
honed that in, didn't I? It only took me about 3 runs at it.
I really wish the first song you sang was somebody's fight song.
That's USC's.
Oh, wasn't that? That's not the Thursday night. I was like, it's not the Thursday night.
What's the Thursday night football song?
I don't know. I've never watched that.
Thursday night football. This is probably the song.
NBC.
It
but
sounds
ESPN or sports rate what channels?
It sounds a lot like Sunday, but it's actually on Thursday.
We couldn't get the rights for the full song, so we're singing it now. Hey, the Bucks did win. Tom Brady, in his return to New England, beat the New England Patriots on a last-minute missed field goal by Matt Folk.
I mean, listen. He won it before that, all right?
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
I mean, and even if Folk had hit that field goal, Tom Brady had 50-some seconds left. Tom Brady's winning that game.
Yeah, that's you're right. I'm not, unless he's playing the Philadelphia Football Eagles.
I was so excited to watch that game, but also the hour leading up to that game, and NBC did a very good job. Credit the Patriots fans. They had a very good strategy, okay? Tom runs out before the game, does warm-ups. They cheer him massively, and the thing about the Patriots was Tom would always run the full length of the field and go down to the end and go, let's go, right? And that was a big thing. Everyone loved that.
Yeah, yep, I remember that.
So Patriots fans, super excited, did that exact same thing. He gives the fist pump. Everyone goes, ah! Okay, crazy. Very first snap, Tom Brady's on the field. They boo the hell out of him. It was perfect.
Is fair.
It was exactly the right strategy. Exactly the right strategy.
Which is cool. I mean, because let's be honest, he built that legacy, right? Like, sure, Belichick was great, but we've now noticed without Tom Terrific, it's not. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Tom Seaver fans would murder me for that. Without Tom Brady, without the GOAT, they're just a team. Like, Tom Brady wasn't. We've now seen Bill Belichick, hell of a coach, but Tom Brady was the one who I think made that team what they were. And man, without him, they're hurting. And he's still going. I don't know if it's rubbing the avocados on himself or if he's a space alien. But he's like 106 now, and he's got 4 gazillion billion touchdowns and 87 quadrillion passing yards, which, by the way, he passed Drew Brees for the most passing yards in NFL history as well. But it's crazy, and I'll post it on Twitter later, and I'll tag us. There was a really, really cool hype video that Tom Brady had put on before. It's like video game style, and the only reason I really like it is because they snuck the Philly special in there, in between them, and I was like, that's good. That's really good. But yeah, so.
All right. That is your sports. Thank you for Quiet saying the circle's complete, because apparently Nick Folk also lost a game for the Bucks to New England a few years ago, so the circle is complete. So there you go. We did it. Papa Paz says you guys need to check out the cube rule if you haven't, about the debate for sandwiches. The cube rule.
I don't want
You can throw it in our
I
Discord.
will. Just like.
All right, it's 7:57. We got to let Mike go. But before we do, coming up on Wednesday, 4:45 p.m. Pacific time, it is the debut of GMS After Dark. Special guest hosts with Look It's Mike will be Chris and me and Sports Gaming. They do the fast food fantasy draft. It all starts at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time on the same GMS stations.
Pacific.
Check it out. The taco is a sandwich. 93%, 92% no.
That's because people are on the right track.
KJ, you did a great job stirring controversy. However, you're losing this battle. So, now 93%. It's not going well. All right, Mike, I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your Monday.
It will be fantastic.
When we come back, a very special guest. Stick around. It's next on Gaming Morning Show, and it is not Pickle. But good morning to you, Pickle, checking in a little bit early for the final hour crew. Also, Gabe Pride, thank you so much for both the greeting and the host on Twitch.
Top of the Mora.
We'll come back with more Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks to Andrew for joining us early about the magnificent truffle pigs. More to come on this Monday, October 4th.
I knew you could make it happen all along. 'Cause I've already seen you in heaven where you belong. I made a couple things in my life, but this one takes the cake. Sat in front of my camera, started streaming the game. Next thing I know, I've got friends all around the world. Shaping the girl who I know I'll grow. I never saw this coming, no, I never imagined. They said there'll never be anything special in this world. Well, guess what? The joke's on them because I'm in a new world. They'll never leave the small towns and little places that are stuck in the ground. No, they'll never see the faces, and I can't let that wait. So I packed up and moved far away from home. Yeah, I've grown up, mama, I need something different. I overcame the odds, most of it was disappointment. But see, I've changed my tune. Now I support myself, I'll do anything I put my mind to. I did something different, I overcame the odds, most of it was disappointment. But see, I've changed my tune. I'll do anything I put my mind to. Well, some try to say that it's hard to progress. Well, I'll beg to differ because I found the best people to teach me how to do it greater. People who remind me that I'm doing better. I've never seen such a change inside of me where I feel like I've come out of hiding. People say fear is the key to success, and I'm here to tell you that I'm crapping my pants. I never understood how people could love you, especially when they've never met you. But somehow they have changed my point of view. I'll spread love until it's an issue. Yeah, I've grown up, mama, and it's something different. I overcame the odds, most of it is disappointment. But see, I've changed my tune. Now I support myself, I'll do anything I put my mind to. I did something different, I overcame the odds, most of it is disappointment. But see, I've changed my tune. I'll support myself, I'll do anything I put my mind to.
I'm Bob from Gaming Morning Show. You know, the voice from the box. As the proud owner of an amazing voice, I, like many of you, am familiar with the amazing voice of our friend Austin Attack. Her very popular music is available as a points redemption on her stream at twitch.tv/AustinAttack12. However, it is Austin's sound effects that are the real hidden gem. So today, we are offering you the greatest sound effects ever created by Austin Attack. Previously, these individual sound effects were only available for easy in-home playback by searching hours of VODs. But now, thanks to GMS, you can listen to these one-of-a-kind sound effects with our special edition 16 CD, 35 cassette tape, 1 Laserdisc set. For the first time, you can own Austin saying, "Beach."
Beach.
Plus, who can forget Austin makes a car
What
noise?
sound do cars make? Vroom, vroom.
Or that time that Austin tried to make the noise a dodgeball makes.
And then like a ball, like, like.
No.
I was trying to make like a dodgeball sound.
And if you order now, we'll include the best of Grimm sound effects at no additional charge.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Grimm. Get the best of Austin Attack's special effects collection by sharing random cat pictures in our Discord. Please keep in mind this collection is fictitious, and you'll never actually receive anything, except our love. And isn't that better anyway? Order your collection. Austin Attack. Songs for the beach.
Beach.
By calling 555, put it on a pancake, or visit our website, gamingmorningshow.tv. Our fulfillment department is standing by, which means you'll probably never see anything. They're so fired. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, community games and GMS, morning gaming re-news. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay, and the clip of the day. Hello, Grimm. Time for hour number 3. Right now. It's summer vacation time. Better pull off a rhyme, 'cause Austin Attack is here. Stand up and cheer. Gaming Morning Show got better 'cause we know Austin Attack is here. We'll eat pancakes with her.
Beach.
It's summer vacation with Austin on Gaming Morning Show. The summer GMS you love, but with more beach.
Beach.
So watch out for all the seagulls and put your chickens in their sweaters, 'cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. I mean, listen, we had Bob make it. We got to use it, right?
Yeah.
Is there such thing as a fall vacation with Austin?
Nope.
Ooh, can you send me more? Can you send me more, or do I need to just turn you up? I got
Send
you
you
pretty
more
low.
what? Me?
Nah, you're fine. You're fine. I had you pretty low. That's Austin Attack.
Hello?
She's here.
It's me. I'm
Hi.
eating chocolate. Hi, everybody. Hi, Ryan.
Hi there. You may remember Austin from former episodes of Summer Vacation with Austin on GMS. So
Yes, my name is Austin,
it's great to
and
see you.
I took the day off.
You did, and you finally kicked Corey off the damn couch.
He's driving now for 6 hours.
Corey, go the hell home. We need 3 hours of Austin.
Well. Oh, thank you. Yes, I did. These are just fake nails. This one is not there. That I did for the wedding. But it's really hard to wear nails.
Yes, I know this firsthand.
But okay, listen. For anybody that has never put on a pair of like press-on nails or gotten their nails done, obviously, you need to go to the store right now and get a pair. Get a cheap pair. put them on and then just like sit there like this. You will feel so powerful. You will feel like you can do anything with these long nails. You won't be able to do anything because you can't type or wipe your butt or do anything, but you will feel like you can do anything.
So I agree with whoever said chocolate nails. Yeah, pickle feets. They do look very chocolatey. Did you eat the one on the thumb?
Yes, that's what I was eating before.
I mean, look how close that is. That's pretty okay.
They're like a burgundy.
Okay. What kind of chocolate do we got this morning?
So, this was a gift for the wedding party. It's chocolate from a very fancy chocolate place near us.
Nice. With all that said, I mean, there was a lot of build-up for Austin, and don't get me wrong, it's great that you're here because, I mean, the show misses you. But it's also the 8 o'clock hour.
Welcome in, Final Hour crew.
Welcome into the FHC. Pickle Feet's here. King Gray on Taco Monday. Nintendo Nerds is here, one of the ambassadors to the Final Hour crew. Holy goodness.
Hello, FHC.
Golden is here. It's been too long, Golden. Likewise, for sure. K-Laugh hanging out with us. Kate Zade's been with us the whole show. KJ started a little bit of a taco as a sandwich fight and is getting obliterated. Lady K is still with us. Kajito is here. Good moron, Kajito. Scott Chick is here. Quiet I Am Gaming is here. Holy cow, y'all stuck around just for Austin. And I think it's pretty neat. I didn't think about this until now, but you were in the wedding party for Kiki Lowe's sister's wedding. That is so cool that everyone got married this weekend and that you went over to the UK and was in that wedding. And now Kiki's sister is married to Mike, your friend. And this is just, it's amazing how this whole thing has worked out.
Very confusing. My sister actually is in London right now, so.
Well, yeah, she got married to Mike.
My sister got married to Mike?
Well, yeah, you're Kiki Lowe's sister, too.
Oh.
It all makes sense.
Thanks for coming to my wedding, Austin. You're welcome, Mike.
No, friend Mike, not acquaintance. Like, I always like when you go, my friend Mike, because it makes it sound like you're not Lucas Maiko's friend.
I know, but my other friend Mike.
Pickle, yes.
It was beautiful.
Kiki's, no, not Kiki. Kiki's sister. Leigh, right? Leigh?
I don't know. I honestly don't know her
Yes,
name.
you do. You went to the wedding of somebody you know their name?
I was so nervous about my speech that I didn't learn anything.
Would you give us your speech?
No.
Dearly beloved. Wait, you were marrying them. You were giving a speech.
I could have married them, though. I am ordained.
The reverend for my wedding was Reverend Hooters.
I gotta shut my nails, sorry.
A high school friend of ours, well, not of ours, of Hefty wife, had a nickname Hooters. I'll let you imagine why. And so we had Reverend Hooters as our reverend. I don't know, the person up front. So I got married by Hooters.
Where was the reception?
We also went to a Hooters, coincidentally enough. According to Dungeon, the reverend of my wedding was my dad.
Aw.
Was your dad's nickname Hooters?
No.
Okay. Maiko says the area code, that's why Mike's in different places. So, yeah, Mike can be married to multiple people.
Right.
I've got wives. In different area codes. That's a big ass chocolate.
It's a cherry.
Did you bring enough to share with the class?
Nope.
Get wrecked, Ryan. You get nothing from Austin.
I've been selfish my whole life, so I don't share food. I just don't.
Hey, as a non-sharer of food myself, I respect that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, get your own French fries. You're not getting mine.
Yeah. These French
I ordered
fries
them.
are mine.
Yeah.
Can I have a bite
you
of that?
can't-
Absolutely. If you order it yourself, you can have
Yeah,
as
if
many
you can-
bites of it as you want.
If you get it yourself, or okay. So the only exception is if we both get something that we both want, and then like, okay, we can. Here's a scoop of mine, and I get a scoop of yours.
Nope.
You don't even do that.
No. If you want it,
Even if you really want some of the other person's?
I can live with my choices.
Okay,
Yeah. No, not gonna happen.
that's fair.
I-
Or
if-
you know what else I hate?
What's
Oh,
that?
I'm so sorry. And I'm sorry I said sorry, but I haven't been here in a long time.
Yeah, you're out of practice. It's okay. Give us your speech. No, just kidding.
No. Okay, so when people, this has happened to me twice, and it drives me nuts. When people will just reach their fork over into your dish, and again, I don't eat meat, so especially if you are eating meatballs with your meat fork, and you dip your meat fork into my regular spaghetti, and now there's meat particles in my spaghetti, and you didn't even ask to put your meat particles in my spaghetti.
Making a shirt that says meat particles. Okay.
I hate that.
Listen, you were on my right wavelength because I was going to say I get along very well with my mother. Only time I almost murdered my mother was when we were at a restaurant and just she took her fork, she just put it in my plate. She's like, I'm going to try that. And I was like, no.
No.
And if it ever happens again, I'll get
Just
mad.
ask.
Yeah.
And ask. And generally, I will say, all right, fine, because I'm a Pisces and I can't say no. But, like, don't just stick your meat fork in my salad or whatever.
Use your salad
Don't.
fork.
Use a clean fork, or say, hey, can I have a little of that? And then I'll take my fork and be like, boop.
No.
That's what I say. No.
Right.
No. Who else was up there that gave me something else? Oh, yeah, Kate Zaidson. When I was dating my now life partner, I would intentionally order food I knew he didn't like. I have not done that. But what you just made me realize is that we did have a friend in college. And one of the oddest quirks I've ever had in a friend of mine, when you went to the restaurant, let's say there's 5 of us, would grab the menu and be like, what are you thinking about ordering, right? And this person would survey the whole entire table. And it took us a while to figure it out, but it turns out that he was doing it because he did not like ordering the same thing as somebody else for this reason. You have all of this stuff on a menu. It'd be a shame to waste the trip to the restaurant by ordering the same thing as somebody else because there's all of these choices. And so it started to drive him nuts when we picked up on this because then we would stop telling him what we were ordering and we would make him go first.
Or if you all ordered the same thing.
I know. You drive him nuts. It was like one of those like twitches, mad at you.
No.
So.
I'm going to order what I want, and you're not getting any.
Scott chick. The other half is trying to kill me. Just threw a candy at me to eat. It's strawberry flavored.
Are you allergic to strawberry?
I mean, strawberry's fine. Oh no, you got meat particles in my spaghetti. You got spaghetti in my meat particles.
Can you read that in Pickle's voice, though? Because I am reading it in Pickle's voice, and it is so funny.
Only way I can do Pickle's voice is this way. You suck! That's the only thing that I know Pickle says.
No, it's like, oh no, you got meat particles in my spaghetti! That's Pickle to me. Because he's always yelling. Or he's always talking like this.
You got a lull out of him, so.
I just like when he goes, Austin! It's my favorite thing.
Thanks,
My
Austin.
favorite.
Spot on. You did it. Coming up, we have a story to tell you about. It's about nuts and a Chevrolet Avalanche. Okay, apparently we found the best place to put all of your nuts. It's also Vodka Day, World Habitat Day, World Animal Day, Austin, World Animal Day.
I love animals.
Good, because today's the day for all of them.
Oh my gosh, how am I going to play this with nails on?
You're going to nail it.
Oh my god.
It is Day of Bullying Prevention, National Golf Lovers Day, which is KLAF Memorial Day. It is Architecture Day, Improve Your Office Day, and it is National Child Health Day.
I forgot how to play.
I was going to say, when's the last time you actually fired this game up?
When was the last time we all played?
When summer vacation ended.
Okay, so that's the last time I played. No!
Victorn, or whatever your name is, you need to move. Okay, we can't play by ourselves. If we wanted to play by ourselves, we would have played 2v2, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, I am. Damn it. You tell
I
him.
miss you guys.
It's so good that you're back. Oh, look at that. I scored.
Oh, nice.
I got blown up and scored
Wow.
simultaneously.
Yeah.
Get a Rocket Leaguer who can do both. Am I right?
Whoa, your car is different color.
Yeah, it's been a point of contention.
Weird. I
'Cause
don't
see,
like it.
I'm the Broncos car. Okay.
Oh.
But therefore, I'm always
Is that
orange.
a baseball team?
Yep. They play baseball, but in the National Football League.
Oh, okay. I've heard of that.
I mean, yesterday they didn't play much football. The other team, the Baltimore Ravens, played more football than we did.
Yeah, they did, and they won.
The Ravens did win. That is correct. What was the final again? Do you recall?
It was 5,000 to 2.
Oh, they did score a lot of those 1,000-point touchdowns while we got a safety. Am I right?
Yep. I just know they won because All Time Low are Ravens fans, and they were very happy.
Go all-time low.
Yeah.
It's funny that was. Oh, I just scored for them. It's funny that that's the case because I was in the all-time low yesterday after we lost.
Oh. Did you listen to All Time Low?
Mm-hmm.
What
Yeah.
song?
Once in a lifetime, because that feels like the only opportunities the Broncos have to win a Super Bowl is once in a lifetime. Even though we've won 3, and that's literally more than, once in a lifetime. But
Oh, I'm in the goal. It is very hard to play this with fingernails that are long.
well, as long as you have a reason for not doing well, I mean, that's really all we expect.
The only reason.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I'm an expert at this game.
Cracked, as some would say.
Yeah, cracked, as some would say. Oops.
Yes, there we go. Vince Torrey is now ready to play. Get in there!
Yay.
Golden says, you got to watch out for those bathroom breaks. Those Ravens were sneaky.
Sorry.
I like your first comment better, though. If it's Vodka Day, is it also technically Potato Day?
I love potatoes.
What was the wedding meal?
So they had some sort of meat, and then they had fingerling potatoes, which looked very funny, and I giggled a lot. And then they had this tortellini and a salad, and there wasn't a lot of tortellini, so they let me go first because I was the only non-meat eater there.
Oh, that was nice of him.
And I wanted to take more, but I didn't want to be selfish.
Was there leftovers?
No. It was so good. So good.
McKenna, good moron to you. Yeah, it turns out that today could be Potato Day as well. We're fine with that. Yeah, sure. National Potato Day. Look it up.
Oh, you jerk.
Because we're in Idaho, where potatoes come from.
Yeah.
Although, isn't
That's
it
the
true that,
only
like,
place they
potatoes
grow
grow everywhere?
No, they only grow in Idaho.
Oh, thank you for that clarification.
Yeah, if you grow them anywhere else, it's actually illegal. Oh no! Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. We don't want to win. That's important.
Oh, okay.
Reject tradition, embrace Potato Day. Sounds good. And Quiet says, no, Idaho. Get it?
No.
Because, actually,
No, your mom.
we went to Idaho for our senior trip. And I have a video of our senior trip that I myself made. And that was exactly what we said as we crossed the border. It's like, look, we're in Idaho. And then someone's like, Idaho? Like,
Yep.
no, Idaho. And then we laughed. In fact,
I'm glad that it's the same.
well, I'm just happy that it's dated because it's proof that we originated that joke. No one else has ever made that joke.
Oh, okay. Ever?
Well, no, now since lots of people have. I mean, you clearly heard of it all the way in upstate Western New York.
Right.
So, but that originated in Montana.
Okay. Oh no! I don't like that little goal thing.
You don't like the?
It's creeping me out.
Do you like that one or the missile one better?
I don't like either of them.
I just
Scares
want
me.
one, to be honest. We got community games next. Do you realize that GMS After Dark is a mere 2 days and 8 hours away?
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
this is not, I think, for us to debate. It's for GMS After Dark. But if you had one fast food restaurant,
Burger King.
okay.
What was the question?
I was gonna simultaneously say it as well. So I figured there was a pretty good chance that it was Burger King.
What was the question?
It's Burger King.
Well, what was the question?
Oh, I'm sorry. The question was, which fast food restaurant has the best vegan burger?
Yeah, it's Burger King. No, that's not true. It would be Hip City Veg.
Is that a fast food restaurant?
Yeah, it's in Philly. I mean, it's not like fast food like Burger King, but it's fast food like it's pretty quick.
Yeah, that'd be not fast food.
But you like grab it and go. Like you don't usually like sit there.
Is it a fast food chain?
It is a chain.
How many restaurants do
There's
they have?
multiple. They have a few. There's some in Philly and there's some in DC. So, yeah. Yeah, but they're a vegan restaurant, so.
Yesterday we ordered a Impossible breakfast sandwich from Starbucks.
Was it good?
No, I didn't eat it. It wasn't for me.
Oh. I do like the Impossible Burger better than the Beyond Burger.
Yeah, get wrecked, Beyond Burger.
I'll still eat it, but I mean, it's not as good.
Someone said second was Jack. Second on the Impossible Burger. All right.
It's good.
The show is now an Impossible Burger show. Burger show. Burger. Burger show. How am I doing?
What?
I tried to say a word and I failed, but it is 8:24 on the West Coast. It is 11:24 on the East Coast. It is 4:24 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Hey, bad news. Naysayers for is a taco a sandwich? We're under 90% no now. It's 89% to 11%. Is a taco a sandwich?
Voted.
And would you vote?
I voted absolutely no.
Get wrecked. Sandwichers.
It was not a sandwich. Ever.
We got a story about an avalanche of nuts coming up, so get ready for that.
Okay.
Our good friend Nintendo Nerd says, mine would actually be this place called Proposition Chicken. I would take Austin there for a fried tofu sandwich.
I love tofu, and I love fried things.
Delicious. Good moron.
Hello, FHC.
To Tracer. Tracer is here. It's good to see you. Cracked Apex player on the interwebs. Also,
greetings, Final Hour crew ambassador Chris M. Yee, mayor of the internet, who is probably in the shower.
How's the shower this morning? Did you shower this morning, Austin?
No.
I had a really busy weekend. I haven't showered since Friday, so I got some stuff to do today.
That's okay. You're not supposed to shower every day, and you're definitely not supposed to wash your hair every day, which is why my hair is always dirty.
Is that why mine's falling out?
It might be.
Okay. Fair enough.
Do you wash your hair every day?
No, I don't shower every day.
Oh.
But I used to.
It's not good for your skin to shower every day. I mean, I understand if you're dirty. Like I do shower almost every day, like after I come home from school, because you know I got the kids' cooties all over me.
Ew.
But like, it's not good for your skin, and it's really bad for your hair to wash it every day.
Okay. I'm using a new hair substance. It's like a plastic-free bar.
Oh.
And I think it's delightful.
That's good.
I'll let you pick Austin Attack, who's here with us for fall vacation with GMS, which translates into like 2 days this month. But damn it, we're going to enjoy that. Actually, it translates into 4 hours this month. But damn it, we're going to love them. Okay?
Yeah.
We're going to embrace those 4 hours. Do you want to play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Mont? Or Google Feud.
I never ever want to play Google Feud.
Sounds like Austin's picking Google Feud. I'm so excited. I'm just kidding. We'll play Don't Let the Person
Is Google
Float.
Feud working?
Yes.
You fixed it?
It was me. Yes, it was. I myself, Hefty Goof, fixed all the Google.
I thought so.
Thank you. We're on a 43 balloon streak on Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. 43 balloons. This
Wow.
is famous brands.
Oh.
Nintendo says I have to shower every day, but agreed on not washing your hair every day.
Yeah, sometimes if you're dirty, I'm not saying don't shower if you are, dirty. But
That's golden. You know what? That's the closest thing that I can come up with what the hell I was trying to say. What do you want on your boga? Park the car. Harvard Yard. Oh, you know what I didn't do? In sports, I apologize because, especially with you, the world's biggest Yankees fan. What do you always say when you go to Yankees games again?
Hang on. I say, the Red Sox suck.
Yeah, that's what I remember you saying as the biggest Yankees fan out there.
Mm-hmm.
The baseball playoffs are set. I apologize to my friend Ben publicly. Once hosted the show during our cold open over a year ago. But my friend Ben is the world's biggest Mariners fan. The Mariners have the largest playoff drought out of the 4 major sports in the U.S., 4 major men's sports. And I looked on Friday. It turned out the Mariners had a chance to make the playoffs. They had to have some things happen for them. Because I looked, it's my fault that they didn't make the playoffs. So I apologize to my friend Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We have some guesses here. We got an E and an O and a W and a G. This is not going well. And an A.
Why are you doing them all at once? Why
and
don't you
an L.
wait?
All right, there you go. Here's the postseason. So your New York Yankees travel to Boston to take on the Red Sox in a winner-take-all wild card game tomorrow.
The Red Sox suck.
The Dodgers, Chris M.E.'s Dodgers, play digital dot game St. Louis Cardinals in a winner-take-all wild card game on the NL. It's weird, Mike. I'm sorry. It looks like in this postseason bracket, the Mets aren't on here. Must be an omission from the top levels of Major League Baseball. Whoever wins, Red Sox, Yankees will take on the Rays. Meanwhile, it's the White Sox and Astros in the other half of the AL playoffs. Brewers, Braves, and then the Giants await the Dodgers or Cardinals. There you go. That's your baseball playoffs. Really, the best time to watch baseball is in April and in the postseason. So
Debatable.
we got the U. We got the S. Nope, I lied to you. We didn't get the S. We have 1 balloon left. We can't lose on Austin's first return.
Hey,
back.
well, slow down. Okay, let me look.
This has been the longest puzzle
I
in the
would
history of Don't Let the
I'm not-
Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth.
I'm not good at this. Okay, what word? Buy or put or
It's famous brands.
Pua.
Kate's just guessing T. We might as well hit the
Oh
button.
God.
All right, we're
How
good.
come no one's guessed R?
Oh, someone guessed R, and we're dead. It was Pizza Hut, of course.
I
Of
love
course.
Pizza Hut.
Of course.
Pizza Hut is like nasty, but I love it.
That was a fun game. All right. I wish somebody had guessed Pizza Hut.
Yeah, Ryan.
Don't hate me.
I'm not good at this game.
We could have played Google Feud.
I'm not good at that game either. Why do you like that one so much? You like that game a lot.
It's just, I think it's fun when we have at least 3 of us. So, and then we can do guesses around the table. Fun. It was so funny earlier. Mike was on the show, and I think Mike did 2 hands quotations, but the way that I have Mike configured on the stream, it only was 1, so it just looked like he was doing like buddy ears. Cracked me up.
Usually when I do quotation marks, I usually go like, I don't know why.
Just spamming quotation marks.
Just do so many.
It's not enough quotation marks. I need more. More quotation marks.
More.
King Gray says, Papa John's for the win. Don't at me. Listen, yesterday, my work, the only place you can get pizza from delivered is Papa John's. We're in a very secluded spot of the city, which sounds weird because we're in a city. But we always got Papa John's like for the first 4 years I worked there, we had a partnership with them. So like every game that we hosted got Papa John's. It was great. But then, as one does, you get kind of tired of having the same thing over and over again. So I had my first Papa John's pizza in about 18 months yesterday. Their crust is superior to any Domino's, Pizza Hut. Papa John's crust is freaking bomb.
I've never had Papa John's.
Is there one near you? Google it.
No.
Okay. You're very fast with your Googling.
Well, there's not one close enough for me. I'm not gonna go to Albany to get Papa John's pizza.
Get wrecked, Albany's Papa John's.
Well, I would, if I'm going to Albany, I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Like maybe a Burger King?
Cheesecake Factory. No, I could go to Burger King in a different place.
Okay. So don't have to go all the way to Albany for that.
Right. I go all the way somewhere else.
Fun fact. In the UK, Papa John's has been outed as treating its staff like dirt, not to mention having dodged taxes for years.
Lady K, fact of the day. Day.
From a defamation standpoint, Lady K, I hope that is actually a fact, because, you know, most of your facts kind of harm no one, but in that case, yeah, we just spouted lies about Papa John's. So I'm gonna trust you on this one.
Speaking of like delivery, I thought this was funny. Last time Corey stayed with me, which was 2 weeks ago, I was like, you know, you can eat anything you want, because I was going to bed and he was gonna stay up because he's on a different schedule than me. And I was like, you can have anything you want in my fridge or whatever. And he's like, it's okay. If I get hungry, I'll just order something. And I'm like, no, you won't. There's nothing. And he's like, that's what I'll do. I was like, no, you don't understand.
Does Corey live in a more populated area?
Yes, Corey's lived in cities his whole life.
There you
So
go.
I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Hate to break it to you, but
You
it's not
can't
gonna
get anything.
Listen, I mean, my small town growing up, whenever we go back there, you know, less than 400 people now. We have to go to the store before 8 o'clock, or else you get nothing else. It's over
Wow.
at that point. So
All right. We have more people than that, but
Yeah.
I think it's like less than 5,000 people.
so small, so tiny. It
We
actually,
don't have any delivery.
but it is baffling to me because in the neighboring town from my hometown, which had like 2,000 people, they had plenty of delivery pizza places.
We have one pizza place that delivers, but it's not like, it's like a restaurant. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's very expensive and they don't deliver past like 10. So
Oof.
you're hungry late, you gotta go to the gas station.
Nintendo nerds, I am now drinking a pumpkin iced coffee. This was my takeaway of the day. Pumpkin propaganda. We did tell you earlier from Casey Barber of CNN that science has proven that pumpkin spice, in fact, does give you the warm fuzzies. It has to do with science. So, let me give you the nuts story. Okay, this was a pretty nuts story. See, because it's about nuts, but then it's also a difficult to comprehend story, as in the adjective nuts.
No, I don't understand.
Damn it. Anyway.
Can you just explain further for me?
No, I think we've explained enough. I think what we should do is tell you the story.
All
and
right.
that's where, if you go to Fargo, North Dakota, it's the scene of this movie called Fargo that everyone seemed to like. Neither Austin nor I have ever seen it, because...
You didn't even ask me.
Nope. It's true.
Austin and Hefty. They're the same person.
In fact, it's really walnuts, if you ask this person about it, because 42 gallons of walnuts were found in a local person's Chevy Avalanche. Bill Fisher, it's the name of that person, and said he came home from a 4-day work trip and discovered that his truck was filled with walnuts, each roughly the size of a lime. This goes back to, I think, Mike O explaining that these were black walnuts, which are apparently gigantic.
So good, though.
There's Facebook photos of this, and it's apparently in every nook and cranny of this Chevrolet Avalanche, including the engine compartment and the fenders. It ended up being 7 6-gallon buckets. Quote, I had to pull the fenders off and clean out all the walnuts and thought I had them all and took it down the road. Turned the corner and found one rolling down the windshield where the wipers go. I've got other vehicles that sit very close to that tree, and it's always my truck. I've even parked purposely out on the street as far away as I can from the walnut tree, and they still go find the avalanche and hide them there.
Kinda nice.
They think the squirrels are. You think the squirrels are trying to give this person presents?
Yeah. We used to have buckets of black walnuts in my grandma's basement. I don't really know why they were there, but my cousin and I would always go down there and we would break them open with, what's that thing? Like, is it a clamp that's like on your workbench and it goes doo, 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 and then it goes ksh.
Clip.
Is that what it's called? A
Austin
clamp?
does sound effects. It is called what you just described, which again, well, maybe someone just joined us. No, just a sec, Lady K. Just a sec. Because I'm not 100% sure. Describe how that tool works again for me?
Okay, so it's on your workbench. It's like on there, like you can't take it off. It's like on there, and there's a little thingy, and it goes doot 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 doot, and then the little opening where we put the black walnuts, which is obviously what this was for, like goes. Ksh.
Yes, it's a vice. You're describing a vice.
Oh, okay. Clamp and vice. It's like the same thing.
Yep, virtually the same thing.
And this one was red.
I think it's a V-I-S-E, vice. Actually, I'd be curious because Lady K called it out, vice, but I think that's the one where it's like I have a vice, like it's an issue for me. Isn't that what a vice means? But then I thought, oh well, UK maybe the spelling is with a C. Exactly. So a clamp is everything that you described at the tail end, the but you use your hands. It's not attached to the workbench. A vice is stronger because it has a static point.
Okay, well, we used it to open nuts and eat them.
We used to have the thing, I described my grandparents of having that wood bowl of all the awful nuts, and one of them was walnut, and then they had these hands.
Yeah, the little metal thing that you could never do, and then you would pinch your hand in it, and then you would cry. Nobody cared. They're like, don't do it.
Worst snack of all time.
Yeah, because there was never, like, peanuts in there, or, like, I can't think of any other nut that's easy to open. It was always, like, walnuts. And I love walnuts, but that's why you need a clamp.
Pickle, yes. Every single boomer grandparent had those wood bowls with nuts, and someone made a killing off selling those things, probably door to door.
Or the tin of cookies that you think there's cookies in them. The cookies aren't very good, but you still want one, but then it's just sewing supplies.
I love that. Yeah, the shallow tin.
Mm-hmm.
Butter cookies all described on the top. Yep. You're like, listen, I don't really want one of these, but they're better than no cookies. And then you grab it, and it takes about an hour to get your fingernails. Like, imagine if you had your fingernails you have on right now. You couldn't get the damn thing open.
I can't do anything. I can't even open the... Oh, yes, I can. Okay, I can't... I don't know. I'll think of something. I can't open my laptop. There we go.
Just feel like I put you up on the witness stand and be like, if it's so true that you weren't there, then fine. Open this. Right now. Show me. Okay? If you can't open it, then you're innocent. Go ahead. Show me.
Here's an example. I'm just going to ignore that. My little remote for my air conditioner.
Get those batteries out really quick. Austin, I'm playing a game with someone called Jigsaw right now. If you can't open that remote, something bad happens to me.
Well, sorry. You're dead. That was so fast. Pickle. Can someone ban Pickle, please? Holy goodness. Okay, so I'm doing the show now. We are going to spend the next 38 minutes talking about One Direction. What's your order? What's your order of your favorite One Direction person?
I'm fine. Oof. Did they scare you?
A little.
I actually think my dead face looked pretty good.
You looked very dead.
Thank you.
Oh my god! Pickle! Kate!
We were joking!
I forgot that Kate's a mod now. Kate is power hungry.
Yes, the Danish butter cookies, Chris and me. What butter cookies were you talking about? Oh, sorry, Mike. My microphone. Scott Chick said my grandma has 2 of them, one for sewing stuff and one with buttons.
But now I have a sewing kit that's in a tin. There's no cookie picture on the top, but it's in a tin like that. So, you know.
Here, I'm sorry, Austin. I have to do this. I always have to do this whenever something bad happens on the show. Pickle, it's hefty. On behalf of all of us, the Gaming Morning Show, we sincerely apologize for the inadvertent ban of you.
Do we?
One of the key members of the FHC. Without you, Pickle, we wouldn't have an easy way to inform people that they're not doing well at something. Okay.
Pickle's gross. Did you see what he said?
I would like to point out that this is just you and me talking right now, Pickle.
No.
This is an official statement on behalf of GMS.
I'm
so
still
everything
here.
that I am saying is really
right
what we should
here.
put our attention on. If
Stop
you hear
telling everyone I'm dead, woman.
anything else. So I want you to know that we did not mean what happened. It was a technological issue. Yeah. The tech was the problem. Okay? I if there's any body language that I'm giving you that indicates otherwise, thank you. Oh,
Am I back yet?
Yes.
Okay. Pickle,
Oh gosh.
it's my turn. Okay, and I can't get as close as Ryan. But I'm very upset. Wait, I don't know where to go. I'm very upset that you said that, and you say it a lot. And I don't like it. And please stop saying that you want people to lift up their fingernails and smell under them.
When did he say that? Is that why he got banned?
Yes, he says it all the time. That's all. Thank you for your time.
It was like so much Austin eye right there. Like you cut to that scene, it was just pff, eyeball. I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Oh, Golden, it's because Discord turns everything around, and then I'm also looking on Twitch, which turns everything back around, so I'm just confused.
Oh, the churn tables have churned.
How the tables have turned. Turned tables.
Hey, Austin, I was thinking, you should just do this
Yes.
show every day.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Just thought of that idea just now.
That's such an idea.
Someday.
Ryan, don't try it. Oh,
Oh, listen, I do that all the time.
ew, stop.
You should smell them after you rub your feet first. Hi, Luna. How you been? It's been a while. Austin Attack's no longer here. Meow.
I'm very upset.
It's. You gotta smell yourself. You gotta make sure.
No. Oh, is my camera all slow now?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
I mean, they smell fine.
I'm not sniffing my nails.
I mean,
Stop!
remember, I haven't showered in a couple of days too. Is it really? Is that gross?
It's just weird. It's just weird.
Y'all, I can't, really? That is it? Like, I understood when I touched my feet and then scratched my face. Like, okay, that kind of makes sense. People have a thing about feet, but under the fingernails? It's vile. Okay, listen, I'll stop for you, chat. I mean, I don't have like I gotta do this thing. But, oh no.
I think you do, because you're on Pickle's side.
Austin, you shove your fingers in your nose all the time, but you're grossed out about smelling them?
What?
Are you picking your nose?
Why are my fingers in my nose all the time?
Right? All the time.
Definitely not with these nails. That would hurt.
Seriously, Austin, you do it all the time.
I'm not sniffing, though.
I really like that, like, for both, I assume what it's like in person, but also on TV. Those nails look fantastic. According to Nintendo, said, Pickle, you don't say smell your fingers. You said take your fingernails off and smell that. Hey, Golden, I have a question. Was it really worth coming back today? Is this enjoyable? I hope so. We're having fun. So. Dandy. Oh my gosh. Get ready for takeaways that were pretty okay. Dandy had a stellar first part of the show. In fact, welcome back, Dandy. You deserve this.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
Congratulations, Dandy.
Oh, Dandy, here's a rock. It looks like a little chair.
For a little hair.
Sure.
Don't give it a little stare. If you had another, it'd be a pair.
I do. I have two rocks. I can have this rock, and then I can let this rock sit on the chair rock.
That rock looks like Florida.
Yeah, I dropped it. This rock?
Mm-hmm.
No, it looks like Africa. Okay.
Crap. I didn't look. I'm going to guess this is the right one. Okay. It is now 8:49. It's time for Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News. We recap the headlines of the day. Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News style. This is what our friend Sports.Gaming does in the first hour. And if you missed any of it,
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
that's what you should search on our Twitter. Our Twitter is at WatchGMS. You can follow Austin Attack 12, who is streaming on Twitch at Austin Attack 12. You can follow Austin Attack 12 on Twitter by just dropping the 12.
Oh.
Just Austin
Okay.
Attack. That's what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say. So.
Yeah.
Austin, what are the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News headlines of the day?
The news headlines of the day are Accessible Games Database helps locate accessible games to play. This is from John Carson of Game Informer. I'm assuming it's about accessible games. All kinds of searchable options to help locate specific features you want in a game and lets you filter games that cater to various auditory, color, visual, and fine motor features, and has a list of recommendations. And then we have Bandai and Namco ditch the old blobby logo for something more twitchy. This is from Oven S. Good from Polygon. That page isn't loading, so we're gonna, keep going. We also have Tokyo Game Show 2021, the biggest announcements from Adam Bankers of IGN. And that one's not loading. But out today, we have Tori 2 for Switch. And the name of the morning goes to NA for nothing.
Yeah, we decided to not give out one today. And by me, it was a collective us. So.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Those pages still aren't loading, so I don't know what's going on.
It's fine. It's just the internet.
Okay.
However, we do have a wanted ad out there. If you are a Japanese RPG expert, our hashtag video game expert, Sports.Gaming, would like to talk to you. Because Sean is not familiar. So.
I can count to 10 in Japanese and say, do you want to go to the zoo?
Well, let's do this. Let's count down from 10 for clip of the day.
Okay. Oh, backwards? Uh-oh.
Challenge.
Okay. Ju, Q, Chi, Chi, Roku, Go, Shi, San, Ni, Ichi.
Was that 10?
I thought we were counting back from 10.
I mean,
10 was 10 is
Was that 1 then?
yes.
It's the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Here it is finally after that really long and intricate countdown with Austin Attack 12.
Oh.
That's the clip of the day.
Toot toot.
Well, here's some good news. The less games that come out, the less decision making that you have to make for name of the month, and therefore it's easier for us to get name of the month giveaways done more quickly.
Yeah, that's the bottleneck.
That's the reason. Up until now, we've been stellar. But this is what's been happening to cause this problem. I'm sure if K-Laugh researches it, the history of the show, you'll notice that, like, when we were giving name of the month things away every month, it was before the great Monday bottleneck. The great gaming Monday bottleneck.
20.
Yes, exactly. Mike's got it down. We're on the same page. There you go. The great Monday lack of a name bottleneck that's been prohibiting us from having name of the month giveaways in a timely manner.
Yeah.
Chris, is there any way I can convince you to just maybe stick around for like 7 more minutes? Is that the only time you can shower?
You only can shower at 11:54. Sorry, at 8:54.
I thought you used to watch us from the shower. Can we get you a waterproof keyboard that Bluetooths to your phone or other device? And then you could have it up against your wall while you're showering. What if we needed you to do production notes, Chris? What would we do? Oh, get ready, Dandy. Yes. So, takeaways that were pretty okay, chat. What is something that you learned from today's show? And then on the request of one Austin Attack 12, the recommendation, we're going to send you over to Papa Paws, who is streaming today on Twitch. So thank you. Austin Attack, first off, this felt right. It's good to have you back.
Yeah, my takeaway is that I'm really sad that I'm not here.
Yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Very capable and impressive employee on the left side of your screen for those who are hiring. Okay? Just let's get this,
Please hire me.
let's just get this done with. Okay? We just need to make it happen. All right?
Okay.
So that's happening. Austin, we did miss you a whole bunch. Thank you for being here. Again, takeaway that was pretty okay from one Nintendo Nerds was pumpkin spice coffee is great or something like that. Basically, Nintendo's on board. Okay. Chris's showering takeaway is I'm making tacos tonight on Taco Monday. Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Now, Dandy said early morning crew takeaway. Everyone is shocked about Rebecca Black existing. Do you remember Rebecca Black?
Yeah.
Golden says takeaway. Kate Zeta has too much power, and we are all okay with that. She's awesome.
Yeah.
K-Laugh
does have too much power.
on K-Laugh Memorial National Golf Lovers Day says vodka for lunch.
Or potatoes for lunch.
Have a good day at work, KJ. If you can stick around for the raid, that'd be cool. Otherwise, understood. My takeaway that was pretty okay is Dandy went to middle school with Rebecca Black.
What? That's so cool!
And we spent a good 20 minutes on the show learning about it.
That's
Chat.
cool as heck.
Would you like to see the clip? Part of Dandy explaining to us that Dandy went to middle school, not high school, but when the song came out in 8th grade, Dandy was there. Would you like to see the clip?
Yes.
Yes, that is true. Maiko does point out that we never got confirmation whether or not Rebecca was chilling in the front seat or hanging in the back seat.
Yeah.
It's time for the second clip of the day. The second clip of the day. Because you really needed to have context for the second clip of the day.
Rebecca Black did not actually get down on Friday.
I can't believe that you went to school with Rebecca Black.
Get out of here.
No, it's just in the ground. Thank you. We did it. We're one of life's winners. Yay, chat. Woo. It's 6:29. Holy cow, it's 6:29. 9:29 on the East Coast is 2:29 for those watching in the Ukraine. Welcome to stories that we just listened to. Caller, you're on the air. Dandy said she was in my algebra class. Sat up near the front while I was stuck way in the back. She was a musical theater kid, one of the favorites, and relatively popular throughout school. I know every person in the music video. When the song came out, it was relentless.
I thought it was Friday.
There you go. Bonus clip of the day from one dandy daydreamer. Isn't that a great story?
So cool. So awesome. Well, I went to school with the drummer of State Champs.
And no one cares. All right, so I'm just kidding. That's rude. That's it. It's only because we're up against the top of the hour, else I'd love to hear that story. But
Fine, it's not a story.
go State Champs.
It's not a story.
Dun, 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 dun. The bad news was later on we learned that apparently there were death threats because of that Friday video or whatever.
People hated her.
So, yeah. Kelly Monaco babysat me to not Google that name. Kate Zaid went to high school with an NHL hockey player. Okay. Well, next time on Gaming Story Show, we tell you all about it. Austin, it was great to have you back. Please say good morning from GMS as we go say hi to Papa Paws on the recommendation of one Austin Attack 12 and tune in tomorrow, correct? For your stream?
Yes.
3 p.m. Pacific time. At
6
Austin
p.m.
Attack 12.
Eastern time.
And sometime in the Ukraine.
Boo-boo-loo.
All right. We miss you, Austin.
Miss you.
We'll be back tomorrow. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and GamingMorningShow.tv.
He said, are you loving all your new decisions? I said, I don't really know